He's on the microphone. When he's not on the microphone, he's playing a song. And when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone. And then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you feel it? Feel it. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. It's here pretty late.
Yeah?
It's here till like 2.
Wow.
No, like,
Working on spreadsheets?
yeah, a lot of spreadsheet.
Now imagine if you did that all the time.
Yeah, you say that, but you also forget. It's not like I'm just chilling at my house when I'm home.
I would rather work at home than
Couldn't you do a lot of your work at home?
I could.
Okay.
But then you get a lot of emails saying like, hey, I'm trying to find you. I'm trying to find you.
Yeah, be like, yo, you gotta train him. Be like, yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here, dude. I'm at home. You should work. You should work from home more often, Chris. What? I mean, I'm sure there are things you couldn't do at home that you do here, but also, could you get more done at home? I don't know. It is tough. Like, that's where we're going. We're going to eventually, I think, in this business, no one's gonna, very few people will be here. Like, you'll be at home, I'll be at home. We'll have we already can do remote studios with air quality. We agree it's not the same as being in person, but you adapt, you overcome. Like I think that's the Marines, right?
Sure.
And then the salespeople, they're already gone half the time, anyways, working remotely. And eventually, businesses are going to start going, oh, I don't need to pay $1 billion for this building.
They're forcing people to come back.
Yeah, but don't you think that's
Who's they?
Yeah, who is they?
Every work.
A limited time only. It just seems like that's where we're going. That the overhead.
I would have said so a couple of years ago.
You think they're saying, yeah, no, not happening. Not happening. We're too much. I mean, that's the thing, though. You have to rely a lot on. I'm not going to lie. In any, especially in a job like an office-y job, like what the salespeople do, I just don't see how you're more efficient at home. You got distractions, video games, kids,
Dog barf.
Oh, hey, outside. It's pretty. I'm gonna go sit out there. When you're here,
you're locked in.
You're locked in.
No distractions.
No distractions, really, at all.
No football games.
And we had to pick up. It's so funny when you revert back to your youth instantly. Like I'm on the phone we had a big office meeting yesterday. All hands on deck and feet. All the people, right? Big boss and
everybody was there?
No, they were supposed to be though. Yeah. And it didn't start for an hour and a half after we got off the air, so we had some time to kill. And so I'm in the parking lot on the phone, and then I see Chris walking up, and he's got a wiffle ball bat and ball in his hand. I mean, what do you do?
Right. Game on.
You cradle the phone in your shoulder.
There wasn't even a conversation.
There wasn't even a like eyebrow raise and like shrug and like, no, it was like I put my hand up and he threw me the ball, and then it's just on. And then we just did some little I wasn't trying to blow it by him. The whole point was, let me try to throw it where it needs to be, and then you hit it, and that's fine. And to Chris's credit, I don't think you missed once, did you?
I missed once.
Did you?
Yeah.
And then at one point, I threw him a meatball with cheese, and he, cranked it.
Jimmy Jack.
Yeah. You know what happened next?
What?
Took one of the ribs.
You did or he did?
He did. I was
Nice.
bitching.
It hurt.
He took one right in the ribs, dude. You know what? I mean, you're crowding the play, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let him know.
You got to announce your presence with authority.
Yeah. That's your dish.
That is my dish. And then did you mess around with that? I saw you come outside.
Well, then Chris,
I invited him down,
yeah.
and then I had to go to a meeting before the meeting.
Did you?
Yeah, he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm up here doing some work." Why? And he goes, "Well, I'm in the parking lot. I want to know if you want to come in the parking lot." I'm like,
"Are you challenging me to a fight?"
I didn't know what that was. So I'm like, "Okay." Then I walk downstairs, and he's inside now, and he goes, he had a wiffle ball and a bat. He goes, "Want to see if you wanted to play wiffle ball?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
So then I walked out, and then he's like, "Oh no, I got a meeting." So then I walked right back in with the bat and the ball. I'm like, "Well, that was fun."
There's a pretty good area for wiffling.
Yeah.
In this parking lot.
Absolutely.
It's a vast, I think that maybe around the back might be the best one.
Yeah.
And
even the garage too.
Oh, garage would be great.
Yeah.
That
Indoor
was my favorite thing yesterday was because I was at a high top table. They had a couple in the back. Got there early so I could secure this is the second big meeting since our longtime market manager retired. And he used to have a bit where he would, and I just don't know how this started, but we have, how many people do we have in the building? Would you say approximately 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He would always stop and look to see if I was there. And then he would invite me to sit up front, which I never wanted to do. And that was his fun
Teacher's
bit.
pet.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm good in the back here.
Hey, Dave, I have a seat for you right here.
Right. That's perfectly done, Chris. So I was enjoying the newfound freedom with our new big boss, who has not caught on to that bit yet and hopefully never will. And I got there early to take my seat in the back. And then Whitey comes over and sits at my table. And then it occurred to me I think I probably told 30 people this. I was so proud of it. With my big birthday coming up next week, that Whitey was my 7th grade interview project. I went and he was doing radio, and when I was in 7th grade, and he was my, that show was my big hero show, which just kind of really underlines how old he is. The problem is that he doesn't age. So it's almost like a self-own.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, who looks older type of thing.
Yeah, when you said that, I'm like, did he start his show when he was 15 years old?
I honestly don't even know how old he was an adult. I know that. I remember he had these big, giant glasses, like old man glasses on. And
yesterday?
No. When I went and saw him and in 7th grade, I remember that it was him and Justin Case, and Kevin Boom Boom Anderson, and Phantom, Whitey's brother, and that was the morning show at 93 Rock at the time. And the requirement for us to be able to go is myself and my friend Justin Moore. We were in 7th grade at Winston Churchill, and the requirement was we had to bring in 2 Domino's pizzas, which at 4 a.m. is not an easy task. So, super mom, we went and got the pizzas the night before. That's all we could do.
Yeah.
And then she put them in the oven, right before we went. And, they were nice and warm when we got in and watched the whole show. And it was fast. It was really fascinating because I listened to that show growing up a lot. And Whitey had a typewriter, legit typewriter, that he would write real-time stuff. And I remember they did this bit. I don't remember.
Okay, this is making him sound extremely old.
No, for real, though. He had a typewriter, dude. And it was, they were doing this bit, and it was like Godzilla versus Flatulus. And it was some sort of monster that obviously had gastrointestinal issues. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. We laughed.
Who won?
I think Godzilla ends up winning in the end. So meeting starts, and boy, was it just, look, we're all adults technically, But meeting starts, big boss is up. She's giving the presentation. Here's what we're doing, and here's the numbers, and all that. We did one of these company-wide surveys. Everyone, I'm sure everyone listening has been through this, where it's like, what do you need to do your job? Are you happy with it? What's your biggest weakness? What's the biggest strength? What would you growth? You fill it all out. It's supposed to be anonymous, and then they put the numbers together and present them. So that's what this meeting was, a lot of. And as she's up there presenting, like somebody's phone goes off. Okay. Somebody else's phone then goes off. And one of our leadership team members, who will remain nameless, who's normally not in this building, she's, because there's people leaning up against the wall in the back as well, because it's standing room only. Everybody's there, and she turns the lights off accidentally, leaning against the wall. So we're just, stuff's going on. Credit to the big boss. She just powered through the whole thing. And then everyone.
Yeah, that wouldn't have passed under the old regime.
No. Oh, God. He would have stopped.
That would have derailed for
stared it down. Okay. And then just kind of move and just silence. She just powered through. Didn't even mention it. Then it got to like the individual department presentations. Our guy Bill in sales and different things and all that. And here's what we're doing. And everyone's doing great. It's good to hear. Everyone's powering through. And then I was excited because with our program director, Jose, on like a 12-month paternity leave, Chris is the big suit. So, he had his nice polo shirt on yesterday, and his hair had extra product in it. I mean, he was looking good. He was looking sharp. And then he got up with Frankie and Chris Watkins and Digital to make their presentations. But before he did, they rolled a little mini video from Jose, right? Like, hey, everybody. And that's what it was. Hey, everybody, sorry I couldn't be there. I'm on paternity leave, whatever, okay. But he's on a beach with his kid, which I found a little questionable. Like, we're all in this meeting right now, and you're sending us a video from the beach. Like,
very convenient timing.
Very right, exactly. Like, come on, man. Like, at least send us a video where like the kid just threw up on you and your hair is all messed up.
That was a backdrop.
It was green screen.
Uh-huh.
So then Chris gets up finally and does his stuff. And let me see. I haven't even looked at this yet.
I heard you can't play that because of some language you used.
I did?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Really?
That's what Jay told me.
Jay Johnson said I can't play this video because
he told me what you were saying as I was talking.
Like swear words?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it during the break. The whole reason I want, well, first off, I was just so proud of you. Like, look at Chris. This little guy came in, he was interning with his beat up Boston Red Sox hat. Just, all the things we did when we were younger that just will never be repeated again, that we could end each other's careers with. And here he is making a presentation.
Presenting.
That sounds, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little proud. And then he gets up and the first thing he hey everybody, dirt. And then it was like, want to continue this tradition. Make sure Carmichael Dave's paying attention. Dave, what is our what is it? What is our slogan?
What is our linchpin?
Linchpin.
What is our backbone?
And I had to think about it for a second because I was like, 1140, I was like, oh, live and local. Like, I was really proud of myself until Whitey pointed out that it was on the.
It was
on the screen. I didn't.
But you read it.
I didn't read it. I guessed it, but it was right there. That was the point. I was super proud of myself. Yeah, we're live and local. And then that, as if that was enough, he follows up with, which by the way, I appreciate it. He follows up with what second question. What is the what show is has the best ratings in any time slot of any sports show in the entire city? Well, it's us.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make sure that I gave my flowers to everybody.
I appreciate that. So
there were flowers?
Yeah, I didn't see any. But we had almost full. I think the only people that weren't there were Kyle Ledbetter and Alan Stiles because they were doing a show, obviously. Oh, Kyle Draper wasn't there. Was Kyle there?
No.
He's on vacation or something. Isn't he?
Oh, he was here.
Oh, he was here.
It's on the air yesterday. I heard them talking about how everybody got allegedly a prize, and Draper's like, "Are there any more of those?" So I think he went down to go see what he could get. I'm like, "Well, he wasn't at the meeting, the mandatory meeting. LeBron missed the meeting."
Honestly, he kind of is the LeBron James of the station.
Yeah, LeBron doesn't go to the meeting.
No, LeBron doesn't go to the meetings.
LeBron doesn't go to the Luka press conference.
Hold on. He wasn't at the meeting, but he wanted to go down and try to get one of the prizes. That is fantastic work right there. That is great. We all got envelopes, and then you open them up, and it could be like lunch with somebody or a gift card to this place or whatever. I was a big winner. I got the try again next time.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you appreciate the effort. They try to make things fun.
For sure.
And there was food afterwards and all that. And so we all gathered in Scott Marsh's office. A bunch of us were eating, and they're whatever. I mean, meetings are meetings. You got to get through them. But I thought it went pretty well. Wow. So we had 100% attendance from the station, except for our afternoon guy. Wow.
Also, Whitey did a great job with.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Whitey's Wayback Quiz.
Whitey's Wayback Quiz. Hey, can you let me know now that it's over? Like, these were not easy questions.
No.
But, like, I think we divided the room up into two teams. I think 4 of the first 5 answers were correct, and only one of them was multiple choice. That had to be a setup, right? Like,
No.
it was something like this team, and then.
The first one was the first radio broadcast of a baseball game.
Yeah.
And
what year?
What year?
And the same lady who
she said she's from Pittsburgh, or she lived in
she goes,
Pittsburgh.
what?
No, it was 1914.
Yeah,
it was 1921.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, come on.
Well, she said that she lived in Pittsburgh, and that's one of the things that's like well known in the area.
I mean, that's pretty.
And then the Jesse Owens one was pretty easy.
Yeah, I knew that one.
From the 209. Oh, this came in before you said that. Did you guys get an envelope at the meeting yesterday? Drapes was pissed he didn't get anything.
Oh man, that is some huevos.
That has got. Hold on. Let's go around the room. I don't want to do a bit here. I want what your real thoughts are, because I'm confused. Is Draper doing a bit with that? Your gut instinct, is that a bit?
Yeah.
Jason,
I don't know. I heard them talking about it on the show.
I'm so on the fence.
And then him leading, well, I'm going to go downstairs right now and see. So he was going, and I didn't hear the payoff. But he was saying he was going to go during the break.
Interesting.
To see if he could get an envelope.
First off, you're the only guy that. Now, look, I want a caveat. Maybe he had something family going on.
Right.
Maybe it was something pre.
Yeah,
maybe he was in a golf tournament. I don't know. Maybe he had a legitimate excuse to miss. I don't know. Not my business. Little my business. But you can't go down and get an envelope from a meeting you missed. Did anybody listen? Hey, if anybody listened yesterday to their show, I want to know if
Draper had a community event.
What is that?
An event.
I mean, I know what a community event.
Well, I know that he does like a lot of community stuff with the Kings.
He does. I had a community event. I skipped. Merlino's Orange Freeze.
My community event was here.
Yeah,
This
that's
community.
This
Our
is my
community.
Is there really anything more important than this community? No, it's where we work. That's all right. I mean, you got.
If you did have an event and then you heard I was giving a presentation,
I would cancel. I don't care what the event was. It could be hungry kids, sick kids, anything. Nope.
Kids that eat on, what is it? Sleep on rocks?
Yeah, kids that sleep on. Nope. Seeing Chris make a presentation. By the way, Frankie and Chris did a great job.
Great job.
I haven't seen Chris in a while. Chris has kind of had like a little make. He didn't have his hat on. Looked fantastic.
So he's usually here in the late
Okay.
day afternoon.
Eric says didn't seem like a bit with Kyle.
Oh,
Yeah, but those are the best bits. But you can't not be there.
it's like when you pretend to get mad at me. Like it doesn't feel like a bit, but it actually is.
It depends. So anyways, yeah, I did that. And then You ever nap so long?
Hmm.
I'm still I'm good, but there's still a little bit of UK going on right now,
Yeah.
time zone wise. And like, you ever nap so like when I woke up,
You sound like you're from London.
I had a dinner, a friend of mine, she's moving to, Desi, right?
Yeah.
She's moving to New York.
Oh, wow.
On actually the day of my birthday, so I'll be
Okay.
gone. Yeah, so I haven't seen her in months. So we went to Taro's place, and the one thing I asked her is I said, look, I don't, there are two people in this world I don't like going to a meal with, you and my mother. Can you please chill on the order? Like, because she's got to do like gluten-free, which, well, fine. They have a gluten-free menu, but just don't do the thing.
Well, those are things she needs to do.
No. I'm saying that's fine.
Why don't you get up when hey, order for me, order this, and then you can leave the
honestly, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But then I'm ordering before the girl, which I still am kind of.
No, you can just say, well, you order this for me.
Oh, I got you.
So I got to take this call.
That's actually not a really bad idea.
And so then you miss that whole process you agonize over.
I worry, though. It's like what I told my mother. I'm like, don't screw around. Like, with people handle your food, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want any of that in my
But
food.
at Taro's place, that'll never happen.
No, you're right. I mean, they're so sweet. And I don't mind the gluten-free stuff because she's got to do that, but it's the, hey, can I get the boom boom roll or whatever it is, but no boom boom or boom boom on the side
Hold the roll.
Hold the roll. And can I get sesame seeds in a bowl with some soy? Yeah, it's like, come on, man, just figure it out. Anyways, that went well. But have you ever napped so long that you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I slept for 2 hours. I was supposed to sleep for 1, but your body's like, no, it's nighttime. And you're supposed to sleep through the night. You're like, bro, it's
groggy.
Yeah. And I was like, no, it's 4:00. They're like, no, it's 2 a.m. Sorry, you need to go back to sleep. You're feeling very woozy right now. And then as I was on my way out the door, that's when my daughter decided to, she and her mother had just gotten done with round 134 of shopping.
Set the screen.
So she has a ceramic hand that she's going to paint, that she's going to put rings on. She ordered 25 various sized prints for the low price of $18, so she can decorate. And so we had, part of it is stay away from me when I just woke up, and she just doesn't. But we had to have a long talk about, like, look, dude, you're genetically a hoarder. Your grandmother's a hoarder. Your aunts are all hoarders. You acquire things. You're like a little hobbit. And when you grow up, you're going to be a hoarder. And when I walk into your house when you're 30, 40 years old, every chair is going to have a plastic
house.
Good point. Wherever your abode, every chair you have in the house is going to have a little plastic Safeway shopping bag on it filled with various items, because that's just a tradition in my family with the women in my family. Maybe don't bring the hoard that's in your room right now. You're now creating a new hoard for a dorm. And it's the first time you've had a roommate in 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
And your last roommate was a baby.
Yeah.
She seems to disagree.
Mm.
So they're out buying God
More
knows
stuff.
Yeah. And and one of those things was a brand new pair of shoes. Of course.
Yeah. Need those.
Got to have them.
Yeah.
My daughter likes to buy white shoes.
Okay.
Of all the people in the world that should not buy white shoes, my daughter is somewhere in the top 10. Don't buy white shoes. You're like a little walking pig pen. You get into things, you stomp. But she likes the way white shoes look for the week they're white. Oh, crap. Got a little carried away there. Anything else, Jason?
You're not going to be there for her packing up to move, huh?
No.
But you're going to be there for her placing into
I will be there for moving in.
Yeah.
I will be there for moving in. Her mother.
I picture all of you there, and you're like walking to wherever the vehicle is, and you're just like taking stuff right back to the car or something.
Just like stealing it and trying to hide it back in the car? Probably.
No, you don't need this.
No, you don't.
Why are you bringing this?
Oh, I can promise you it's going to be a tug of war between me trying to suppress my urge to parent her and scold her for what is all this crap. And also, like, I don't want our last interaction.
You're going to lose.
I'm going to lose.
You're 2-1. It's 2 against 1. Right?
Yeah,
And
dude.
you're gonna lose anyway.
I just pay. I just make the money. I don't get a say in anything. All right, leading off, number 1, please.
Let's do it. Leading off, the 3 top stories in the morning.
Huge news. This is very important.
Here's cut number 1.
A 1 pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. Retreating is Young. He's still going back at the track at the wall. He does have more fireworks. It's a 3-homer game for Langoliers. Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness. The A's and the Giants both got themselves some blowouts. And we also have news in the football world.
This seems like a cash grab.
It's
not a cash grab.
It's a cash grab, Tim.
That's not nice.
It seems like a cash grab.
No, it's not a cash grab.
It's a cash grab.
Wait.
Okay.
It's a cash grab.
That would make more sense if
Yeah, I probably should have done that first. ESPN has now officially acquired NFL Network and NFL Media, I should say. We have a lot of details.
probably should get rid of that N. Probably should get rid of that N in ESPN.
Just ESP?
Yeah. Because are they really news organizations?
Oh, I was like, why are they clairvoyant? Do they see the future?
N's not news.
Yeah, it's network.
Oh.
Huh. No, why do you think it's ESPN News?
Mm.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll talk about that during the break. And when we come back, look, we've got Sex Toy Watch. The scandal the scandal continues. It's like a Mickey Mouse watch, but, the hands are different. We have a lot of stuff to get to today, including, hey, I wrote this one. Are we underestimating the Sacramento Kings? Right? Let's have a little positivity, guys, for once.
Come on. Get together.
We're going to do a positive segment that is inevitably going to turn negative, but that's my fault. We'll get to Safer Route next.
The Drive Guys.
Somebody from the 916, Whitey. Tell me the last time we had an athletic front court. JK and Keegan Murray, a top 10 power forward, small forward combo. You buying that? No, you can't. Why you give me that 10? I mean, let's slow down. He's not even here yet. Right. He doesn't even play here.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our clients' portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Averyana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Hagen Oaks wants to be your go-to total golf game fitter. Try the TrackMan experience, the very best technology to fit your metalwoods and irons. The new cutting-edge putter fitting studio with its $30,000 worth of technology is ready for your fitting. Hagen Oaks will help you find the best putter for your game. Hagen Oaks offers more technology, more choices, and more service. Schedule your fitting at the Hagen Oaks Player Performance Studio by calling 916-808-2531, 808-2531 for more.
Everybody knows that Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is the spot to get yourself a brand new car. That's why people are coming from all over. Folsom, Elk Grove, Woodland, Roseville. But they also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes and models, every one of them top quality, hand-selected by General Manager Chuck Dean. Over 70 vehicles below $30,000, over 25 below $20,000. You can see that full lineup at SacSuperstore.com. And if you find a lower price somewhere else, they'll match it. And on top of that, the best car buying experience anywhere. Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
I almost forgot in the recap of the office meeting yesterday that I have a new obsession now, which was what is it when you don't do something on purpose? Unintentionally.
Okay.
Oh, also, Chris was right. I did swear on that video. Good catch. Chris called on me, and I was like, F. And then, yeah.
Fun.
So our promotions guy unintentionally made me angry yesterday. Not angry, but envious. Because the station cluster, KNCI, Mix, 100.5, us, we have a really good relationship with Disney, with Disneyland specifically. And years ago, longtime listeners will remember, and this is going all the way back to Keith Brooks, we would broadcast at least once, if not twice, from down there. Now, don't get me wrong. That is an incredibly selfish, I love that trip. It is my favorite trip. I'd rather go there than Radio Row in the Super Bowl.
You are an LA guy now.
I am not. Ooh, I didn't think about that.
You are.
No, just that's another reason to do the Disney trip, because now I need to find excuses to go to LA. Anyway, we don't broadcast from Disney anymore. And apparently one of the big bosses here is that's his thing. He doesn't think they're good radio or whatever. But what we get when we go down there is we also get the ability to give away Disneyland tickets. And there's a lot of people listening right now that would love to have Disneyland tickets. So we get that. And then I just realized, hold on, this particular boss does not oversee. We're the one station he doesn't oversee. We're not technically under him. So I gotta obsess on this, man. How can we get this show down to Disneyland for a Disneyland broadcast?
I have been talking to promotions for a long time saying, you know what? If you tell Disney we've got a show that will not be at Disneyland for 5 minutes an hour.
Yeah.
We'll be there for 40 minutes.
40 minutes an hour. Oh, by the way, and I have we have a show that will actually get into what they're talking about. See, a lot of stations will go down there, and you have like, "Hi, I'm the person that draws Mickey Mouse," and they record it off the air, and then they put it up on the internet afterwards. No, we'll dive into that live. We'll go through the whole thing. We'll make it entertaining.
You know, Disney owns ESPN. They are in the sports business.
And NFL, absolutely. I want to be down there for the NFL Network ride.
But they were news.
That's just your opinion. Safer round question 1.
Shea Langoliers had a massive day for the A's last night. Are these huge individual games a sign of things to come?
I think so. Like, I'm not trying to say like they're going to win 110 games next year, but you have all these. You know, you have the Nick Kurtz gargantuan game. Shea had a hell of a game. Oh, he's a catcher too. Mm-hmm. Like they have these individual pieces. Jacob Wilson, who's hurt. Brent Rooker, on and on and on. Like they really do have.
Yes, they do.
Some talent on offense. God, if they could just. Those guys mature and mold together. Just add in some arms, boys. Did you see Mason Miller last night? Gave up a
It was a lot. It was very fast going in. It was faster going out.
Did you see? Hopefully, I'm not stealing. Am I stealing something here? No, for later. Okay. Broke the record for fastest pitch ever hit for a home run. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that thing had a stewardess on it. My goodness, that thing flew. Yeah, it was weird. I know. Mm-hmm. Everyone's okay.
Cocktails.
Everyone's okay. Yeah, I do think it's a sign of things to come. And I think it just speaks to the further torture of A's fans.
Yeah.
Because in any other normal fan base, you're really excited. And A's fans are so understandably scarred that they're like, yeah, it's a sign of things to come that these guys are now going to be traded for like 17 minor leaguers in 3 years.
Right. I ran into an A's fan yesterday. He's like, why did they trade my guy Mason Miller? Aren't you used to this? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got a great prospect, though.
Great prospect.
Hopefully.
From the 209, Jay Johnson got tickets to Legoland.
Yep.
Whitey got a Disney pin. And
I got Steve's parking spot.
Did you? You park sideways? Mm-hmm. Kyle was actually upset there were none left. He said somebody double dipped. But he didn't know where the guy who had the envelope. Can you imagine? He didn't know where he didn't know where the promotions desk was with the envelopes. You imagine Kyle just peeking in. Hey, got any more of those envelopes? Come on, man. It wasn't a bit. You can't get an envelope if you're not in the office, man. You're not at the meeting. That is a reward for. What was he looking for? Leftover lunch too?
I'm sure
probably
they have that.
Yeah, they probably did have that. All right, number 2, please.
Willie Adames hit his 18th home run yesterday for the Giants. His average is now up to 232. Has he turned his season around to your satisfaction?
They call him Willie Adames. He's gonna have a really good season. I promise.
What are you, Nostradamus?
Oh my goodness! You know what I like? I like pita bread and hummus. That's a stretch. Yeah.
Is your favorite actor Lorenzo Lamas?
No, but I used to work with a guy named Sean Thomas.
You know what? I think you failed on that promise.
Favorite shape is rhombus.
Honestly, that's really good. That's really we question, and then we'll answer this one. Has the word rhombus ever been said on the station? And if so,
yes.
You think so?
That was our afternoon show, Nick and Rhombus.
This show is struggling to stay on the rails. It's like holding on to like one weed off the cliff that's gonna have a little daffodil. I look. I don't think Willie Adames is having a career year. I think Willie Adames, they thought, would have a bit of a better. He is definitely struggled, but I do. He has been. It's like been a slow burn for the guy. And look, he's a good shortstop. when you look at his numbers last year, and there's still, 47 games left. 32 home runs last year, 18 this year. 112 RBI last year, 61 this year. 93 runs last year, 68 this year. Batted .251 last year, .232 this year. It's less than that.
Yeah.
But he got off to such an absolutely horrific start. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I'll just bet over the last 2-ish plus months, he's probably doing as well, if not better. I mean, hell, last month he batted .337 with 7 home runs, 21 RBI, and 19 runs scored. He's heating up. And
he's heating up.
He's heating up. He's on fire. That was after batting, like 206, 219, 133. They need that. And you just hope that next year, with guys like him and Devers and Chapman and Ramos and probably Bryce Eldridge, they can put together a little bit of a good offense because they definitely have some arms.
Yeah, I mean, the power numbers are going to be acceptable, especially in that park. It's just that average, you like higher 232, and that's up. I mean, he's worked his way up to get to there. But, you play the whole year, see what the final numbers are. But I know he expects more than that.
Number 3, please.
Aaron Judge returned yesterday, but the Yankees still lost. Jason, is it time to pull the plug on the season for the Bronx Pom-Pommers?
Okay, I just want to say I had instead of the Bronx Bombers, I had other ideas, but
like?
I can't. Hold on, I'm gonna say something. Talk about something for 2 seconds while I ask Chris if this would have been okay.
The Bronx Bombers. I'm also trying to eavesdrop at the same time to hear what Dave is saying to Chris, but it's hard.
Okay,
to do that.
Chris, should I have done that, or did I make the right decision by not using that one?
Yes.
Okay. It would. I think it was funny, but funny, not funny in the
and
public.
it would have been a stretch.
It would have been a stretch
because he used barrels, not freezers.
So what? Why? No. What?
Pull the plug on the season?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, at some point,
for
Jason.
a team that if the playoffs started today was in?
Yeah, but
that makes no sense.
You guys start thinking of that draft pick.
Oh, yeah. You know what? They could use Cooper Flag.
They're 60 and 54. They're 6.
So they've been awful, back. And they're 6 games above 500.
They are.
And they're in the last wild card spot.
They're a half game ahead of the Walker, Texas Rangers.
They are. They play them today. Beat them today, you're 1.5 ahead. Lose, and you're out of it. But
did you know the White Sox or the Rockies and the Yankees still have the exact same wins since like July 1st or something?
Really?
Yeah. Turn it around.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you're going to have a slump, better now than in the playoffs, right?
See? There you go.
We solved it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a break. When we come back, I almost read what I wrote. That was just for us.
What did you write?
I wrote, I'm going to rhyme it, okay? Like, you have like standings watch.
Yeah.
This one, how do I want to rhyme it but not give it away, okay?
Okay.
Okay, remember the movie The Hobbit? Bilbo watch. But it wasn't Bilbo. It was something else that sounds kind of like it.
Matt George is going to be ticked.
Whoa, Lord of the Rings slander. Another sex toy was thrown on the court. We'll talk about that. Also, George Kittle's very mad about this.
About that?
Well, that was really bad context. George Kittle's really mad about something else in addition to probably this. We'll talk about that next.
The Drive Guys.
From the 925, Braun has not lived up to his end of the bargain. Fake bubble ring is a joke. Is that Daryl Morey's burner? Would you want LeBron to join Sabonis to finish his career where he started? Kings fans, would they want LeBron right now? Right now.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Get early access to Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. 25% off the i8 bed, our most popular. Plus free home delivery. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Sacktown Sports Injury Update. Brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Jacob Wilson, out with that left forearm fracture, was placed on the IL with an injury dating back to his hit by pitch. His expected return is before the end of the season. Max Muncy, out with a right hand fracture, has begun taking ground balls and throwing, but has been unable to swing a bat. He is moving in the right direction, per his manager, Mark Kotze. That was your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay $0 up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
Sacramento River Cats baseball is where future San Francisco Giants are grown. Join us on Friday, August 22nd at Sutter Health Park for a special night celebrating the next generation of Giant stars. The first 2,500 fans through the gates score a free Giants Grown Here t-shirt, only available at this game. Don't miss your chance to rep Sacramento pride and see the Giants stars of tomorrow. Pick up your Giants Grown Here t-shirt on Friday, August 22nd. Get your tickets today at rivercats.com.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our Giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
You waited a lifetime for this moment. Now it's time to celebrate. The official collection. The Oklahoma City Thunder NBA champions. Available now at NBA Store. A Fanatics experience.
Shaking body dry on a coastline.
Zach Bryan, live in concert. Friday, August 15th, Golden Gate Park.
Baptize me in a bottle of beer with
With Kings of Leon, Turnpike Troubadours, and Ovine Hoffman. Zach Bryan. Tickets are on sale now at GoldenGateParkConcerts.com. Brought to you by your friends at Another Planet Entertainment.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
When you have one, it's a thing. When you have two, it's a couple. But when you have three, that's a streak, right?
Okay.
Like when you're...
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
I feel like we're now on a sex toy streak.
Oh, okay.
This is a third. And apparently there was a fourth that was dropped that never made it.
Fumbled?
Yeah.
Turnover?
Yeah, I don't know if it was thrown and just was thrown short. But we now have three sex toys over the last week-ish, couple weeks going on. Will we call it an epidemic? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we in the middle of Doughgate? I think is what we're calling it. This is a really difficult story to cover, and I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Thank you for asking, Jason. Because it's not funny. You can't throw objects on a court and somebody could get hurt. Full stop. No bit. Like, it's not cool. I don't care what the sport is. And we've talked about that before. But it's also hard to not try to be on the lighter side with this because it's just so ridiculous what's happening. I'm starting to wonder. So Sophie Cunningham yesterday said it was hit with one. I think it just like brushed up, but like it made there was contact. I don't know if it would have been a 2-shot foul. But yes, it's Doughgate. Is it a dildemic? I don't know. I don't know what we refer to it as.
But obviously they are becoming copycats here.
That's now we're having and we talked the other day about the guy getting arrested and all the stuff happening to him. Like, at what point does the punishment outweigh the crime, or how close are we to having a politician propose a new law that is specifically, from this
written this way,
and is that guy arrested going to end up being the foul guy for the whole thing? And like, you can't do it, okay, but you're doing it. Is this going to spread to the NBA? Now, look, technically it started with the Bills, right?
Right.
That was the first time I ever heard of that happening. People were throwing, that stuff in the end zone.
Right.
But I can't help but I'm fascinated with the story because it's got to stop. But also I have questions. Like, okay, I'm not going to lie. I did some research. I did. These aren't cheap. You can't just.
How do you know? Are they not? Maybe they're knockoff.
You're like, you mean like
the bargain brand,
less like the off brand, like the great value brand of these.
The Hydrox.
The GoBots. Hydrox is a great drop. I'm not going to say what I'm researching, but we can all. Okay. I'm getting that off the screen. Oh my God. Did you see it? Jeez.
That would hurt someone.
Well, let me, I just want pricing again here. So.
I don't want to be talked to by anybody. I just want to put that out there.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? There's one. Hey, you know what? You're right, Jason. I must have gone to the wrong site. Because this one, it's Adam and Eve Sunset Dreams is the brand. $11.99. That's not bad,
right?
This one, my first.
Maybe you're looking at them in bulk.
I didn't. Can I also be honest? I've never done this before, says the guy, but I really haven't. So I didn't know there were multiple categories. There's like 10 categories. I'm not talking about shapes and size. I'm talking about categories. Like, I'm not going to. So I'm really trying to be careful with this because obviously people are listening. So people are spending money on this. They're willing to obviously get arrested. To what end? Just the virality of the whole thing? And so now are we going to start seeing this? Like, I hope not. Are we seeing this in the NBA? Is this going to start? Is it going to be SGA goes up for a jumper and that's Mr. Hinkie? No.
Well, he is a foul merchant. Free throw merchant. Back to the line.
And then I know that this becomes controversial. I'm not trying to open up a hornet's nest here. Do we need controls? Do we need registration? Do we need some sort of, No. Like you have to go through, pass a test, the very least.
Yeah.
Get training, register. Is that a constitutional thing?
Probably.
Is it? Can you just get one, or does it need to be well regulated?
I am surprised that this has become such a. So, what is this? The fourth time?
I think it's the third.
Third. Okay.
I think it's the third, and then again there was a fumble.
All right.
There could have been a fourth. At some point, you gotta. But then the more. I mean, I guess I'm part of the problem. I'm bringing it up, and but I don't think that whoever did it's listening to Sacktown Sports.
You're right.
Although I think this is the first one that wasn't a Valkyries game. It was the first two were Valkyries broken. So, just look, man. I think this the proper way, the adult way to look at this, if we're being serious for a second, is that this is a gateway. Like, you gotta have gateway drugs. Okay. If we're starting here, what's next? If you're willing to do this, what else is on the docket for all of this? NFL Network was, oh man, really? We got to break quickly or do this quickly? Okay. George Kittle crashed the NFL Network set last night. He was very upset.
As long as we have 85 on the opposite side, we were always going to
Fred
have a chance.
Warner.
You know what I'm saying? And,
just right there, buddy.
I didn't even know he was there.
Good. I was just letting Fred finish.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
great.
appreciate that. Yeah, get out of here, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah, this is the linebacker time.
Smokes.
Worse. Now it's a 4-shot. That's right. We can pan out. Look at us.
Wow,
Get everybody in.
not a bad looking picture right there. Look at that.
Everybody's in now.
A lot of talking.
But yeah, man. I mean, the goal, of course, is being in Levi's. Beginning of 2026. That's always the goal.
Sure. And George, hello, friend. How are you?
I honestly just came up here to air a grievance.
Oh.
Our team had a memo today that smelling salts and ammonia packets were made illegal in the NFL.
Wow.
And I've been distraught all day.
Okay.
Illegal?
He even said that he's not practicing anymore.
I considered retirement.
Yeah. So they
The NFL has banned ammonia and smelling salts.
NBA hasn't. Doug's still okay.
I need to understand why.
They're saying that it could hide the effects of a concussion.
That is a really good reason. I was not prepared for that.
Yeah, once I heard that, I'm like,
okay. Yeah. No, you know what? You got me. I was all prepared to be upset on Kittle's behalf.
No longer upset.
You know what? That was really quick.
Yeah.
I was prepared to have a whole conversation about it. Hey, if it does that, then
resolved.
Or do we need smelling salt controls, licenses? We'll take a break.
Registration.
When we come back. Top of the hour, 3 for Madness. There's big moves in the world of sports media. We talked about this a week ago. It has come to fruition. Also, Jared Jones on Micah Parsons and the new ESPN things that are going on, not just affecting football. We'll talk about that next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years. guaranteed. Well, by his standards, Lawrence Butler isn't having the kind of season he expected, but still, Lawrence is just 25, and he's only played the equivalent of 2.5 seasons in the minor leagues. And now he's on a pace to become the first athletic since Coco Crisp back in 2013 to go 20-20, 20 homers and 20 stolen bases.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge.
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local, but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here for Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room, inviting you to come join them every Wednesday for their midweek madness drawing, giving away $2,000 in total cash starting at 6 p.m. It's a safe and friendly environment, plenty of well-lit parking available, and it's conveniently located right there in downtown Sacramento. And remember, best food, best service, best games, 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Abriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacramento's official home of the 49ers.
San Francisco.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Coming up, we're going to try it. 728, are we underrating the Kings? 3 for Madness. Question 1.
Am I supposed to ask this?
No. I'll ask you this. I wrote this really early. Sorry, Chris. In addition to the NFL, WrestleMania, and other WWE properties, including PLEs. What's a PLE?
Premium live events.
Gotcha. Give me
WrestleMania is a premium live event.
Are coming to random like
SummerSlam that just happened was a PLE.
But the weekly
no, this is like the monthly pay-per-view.
They're coming to ESPN's new streaming service. Chris, does this move the needle in any way for you? Positive, negative?
Yes, I am out.
You're out.
I'm done.
Wow. What? Well, hold on. For context, aren't you kind of already not you like the other one more?
I've been leaning out, especially with what has happened the last few months.
To WCW?
AEW.
Sorry. What about, doesn't Billy Corgan have one of the Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, he's got, what is it?
Yeah, but you're obviously not super into that. So
it's fine.
Okay. So why are you out?
First, I don't like everything that they're doing. And second, it's going to be $30 a month.
Oh,
when it's been on Peacock, where you could have it at one point as little as $5 a month.
Now I have so many questions about this, and I've been looking for like the proper breakdown, which I'm sure is either out and I haven't found it or it's about to be out. ESPN's this new standalone streaming service gets you all the ESPN properties, News, Ocho, 1, 2, whatever, Deportes, for $29.99. This is $30 a month we're talking about. This WrestleMania thing, this is part of that package. Correct, I think?
Yeah.
Okay. As is the NFL stuff. You're not paying 30 and then 30 and then 30.
But it's under that other umbrella.
It's under, yeah, exactly. So
the red zone's under that umbrella?
Yes.
God.
But we're going to get into that in
I do not like that.
We'll get into that in there is some good news that we'll get into in question 3 about that. So does that mean that you don't have to buy WrestleMania on pay-per-view for $69.95 if you subscribe to this?
We haven't had to do that for years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They don't pay-per-view it anymore?
No, it's been on Peacock.
Oh.
So, like, I want to say, well, they started their own network, then it went to Peacock. I want to say the network started in 2015. So, like, the most anyone has paid for these premium live events has been like $10 a month. So now they're tripling it.
Because I'm just I'm not into wrestling, but here's how I'm thinking about it. Because I'm trying to apply it to something I like. If this was the same exact deal, but it was the UFC and UFC pay-per-views were now included in this, which I think is an apples to apples or ish, I'd be all over it.
Yeah, but what if you weren't paying $80 for UFC? What if you've been paying $10?
Yeah,
getting all of that.
That would make it worse, no doubt. Right now, UFC pay-per-views are $70. I think $80. I think they're $79.99 per. So if you're paying $30 a month, that's $360 a year. And I imagine they're probably going to have some introductory, like pay a year in advance, get it for $300. Whatever. They'll have a deal. I'm also curious as to what this does. So I have the ESPN, Hulu, Disney pack,
right?
Which I think is actually a pretty good value.
But does that go now?
That's what I don't know. Like, what happens to my pack now? Do I pay an extra premium now? Do I have an option? So many questions.
I just read recently that Hulu is going to be fully integrated with Disney Plus by 2026. So there won't be. I'm guessing there's going to be a Disney Plus and ESPN.
It'll be like a Dulu. Disney.
Yeah.
Hersney. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I need those details, man, because there is a way that this is actually, in my opinion, a good, not the wrestling aside, there's a way I could see where this is a good deal. There's a way where I think the consumer could be happy about this, but this also depends on which type of consumer you are. And I'll reiterate that in question 3. We're kind of
ever since TKO took over WWE, it has been like, what will get us the most money?
And if I'm correct, isn't TKO, that's Endeavor, that's Ari Emanuel. Yeah. So this is why this is incredibly interesting, because that's also who owns the UFC.
Yeah.
So at some point,
they're all combined now.
Yeah, and I think you have Endeavor, and then underneath that you have the subsidiary. They're all in that conglomerate owned by the guy who Jeremy Piven played in Entourage. Now, that makes me wonder if there's some sort of UFC thing in the future here, which would incredibly interest me if they went away. Dude, $80 a pay-per-view is just
that's ridiculous.
I went from buying most pay-per-views, it used to be I'd buy every pay-per-view. I'd have friends over. Everybody pitches it, hey, we got 10 here. Okay, it's $49.95, $59. I do the math. I pitch in $5 or bring over some, whatever. Everybody pitch in, and it ends up being relatively cheap. I don't, I might have a couple people. I don't do the whole big thing anymore.
Right.
And so, I get that $80 bill.
Yeah, if you do that a couple times, then all of a sudden you're like, oh my goodness, what am I doing here?
That's right. But now all of a sudden, if something like this, if this package is $360 a year, you're making money after 4 pay-per-views. Not all pay-per-views are worth buying, but still. All right. Question 2, please.
Question 2.
Jerry Jones said he's not confident Micah Parsons will be on the field for week 1. Will they work it out?
Here's what Jerry had to say.
When did it become urgent? I mean, clearly you want him on the field against Philadelphia. When did it become urgent that we need to get something resolved one way or another that he's on the field against Philadelphia?
Again, your definition of urgent is not necessarily. I don't believe you gave a definition of urgent. Okay,
and so when does it get urgent?
So I stay urgent.
Okay, any confidence that he will be on the field against Philadelphia?
Again, no, absolutely not. That has to. A big part of that is his decision. How would I know that? I'm just saying. No, but I'm urgent.
Communication. That's how you know. Talk to the guy.
Actually, I'll do you one better. Talk to his agent.
Yeah,
which
true.
you're not doing.
Right.
Communicate with the guy's agent like any other player in the league. What's that?
Who does it look if he doesn't play?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick a week till week 8. Mm-hmm. Well, no, or he's still holding out, so we don't know if he's coming back. And it's halfway through the season. Who's that worse on?
Oh, you mean Jerry or him or the team or
who does it look worse for?
For me, it's Jerry Jones. Mm-hmm. And by the way, I've sided against players in the past, and I'm not immune in any circumstance in sports. I am a big you signed the contract guy. Okay. But in the NFL, they're not guaranteed, number one. Number two, the teams can end the contract whenever. The teams every year do not honor high tens, if not hundreds of NFL contracts. Oh, Jason, I signed you. Yeah. You got your guaranteed money. It's a 5-year deal. I'm cutting you after 2 and the best ones are because you broke your leg in a game playing out your contract.
You can't help us.
You didn't get fat. You didn't, your production didn't go down. You got hurt playing and
violent sport.
That's right. And you can't help us anymore. So we're going to cut you. Yeah. So I don't have any in football. I have zero sympathy for the owners. And that's again, why we need guaranteed deals. None of this happens with you don't see this. Imagine this in the NBA. You have guys that want extensions. You have guys that, what Kuminga is doing right now, but Kuminga's going to be there day one. It was somewhere day one playing basketball. It's you don't have. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you don't have holdouts in the NBA. I'm trying to think I remember a holdout in the NBA for any reason whatsoever. You have guys that aren't signed, and the same thing in baseball. So this is the NFL's own problem and trade-off and really the players' union's fault,
right?
And by proxy, the players' fault. They need to figure it out, Jason, because and I know this is a tired conversation to a point, but the ownership has to believe that the players have the togetherness and unity to sit out multiple games. Owners know that players know that the owners aren't just living off of their NFL franchise money. They have billions of dollars. They are literally all billionaires. They can sit out a lot longer. And we're not talking about Aaron Rodgers or the Micah Parsons of the world. We're talking about, Isaac Guerrero and on a rookie deal who went out and bought some things and has a family and can actually hurts them financially. Now I get everything's relative and there's people listening right now. They're like, oh, he only made $1 million last year. He can't feed us. I get it. And yes, ideally the union would be preparing the players saying, guys, unless you're one of the elite salary makers, don't go buying sports cars. Don't go buying $1 million houses right now. Don't strap yourselves with debt. You really need to start focusing on tightening the purse strings, making yourself debt-free right now, and banking everything you get because you might not have a paycheck for a long time. Inevitably, when these things come up, there are more 50-something guys a team, times 32 teams. You're talking about 1,700 players in the league, not counting practice squad. I believe they have a vote in this. You probably at best, and I think I'm way, way, way high here, have 500 of those 1,500 that can handle a lockout for a year. And the other 1,000, they can handle it for a little bit, but then eventually they get bored. they've got bills to pay. They're taking out loans. They're broke, or they're getting there. They're getting scared, and then they're like, whatever the deal's on the table, take it. Not to mention some of those guys are older, and they know they're on the fringe and don't have guaranteed places on the team the following year. Meanwhile, college players are getting older and developing and are going to enter the league next year and fight for spots. It's very, very complicated. The union needs to do their job to prepare these guys, because eventually the owners are going to have to crack.
Yeah, and then the impact it has on the team. So, like, we got a situation with in Washington with Terry McLaurin that's wanting a deal.
Yes.
You've got, obviously, this high-profile one with Dallas and Micah Parsons. And I would say more times than not, the players are going to be in support of other players.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, that also shifts, because it's like, look, I'm for you. Get your money. Get it. Go get it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. That's week 1. Week 2. It's like, Dave's really important to the team.
Yep.
We're 0-2.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to get, but like, we need you now.
We need you.
So then at some point, now the players start, they all know how important Micah Parsons is. So
Right.
it could just get so many layers of this. And then also it's like, wait, our owner's not willing to pay him when my time comes up.
Right.
I'm lesser of a player.
That's
Why
right.
is mine, So all these things are just bad. They're just bad. And sometimes they get resolved pretty quickly. By the sound of that clip.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it's going to be anything that's resolved quickly.
Now, we say this every time. We've seen this movie 100,000 times, and we could see tomorrow a nice big fat contract announcement, and everybody's friends, and hey, it's just negotiations. But back to your your analogy you were making too. Let everybody can apply this to their work. We'll apply it to ours. Let's say we go on strike. We want more money from Bonneville.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you and I are making millions of dollars. We certainly aren't, but it's going to hit you and me and Whitey and Kyle differently than it's going to hit Kyle Ledbetter, or some of our other guys that are new, that are young, that aren't making what the other guys are making, and it's something they've got bills to pay. And now there's resentment, because it's easy for you guys to hold out, and then we're holding out for you guys. Like, we're good, like, we're taken care of, we're holding out for, and you go back and forth, back to what you just said. It's not good for anybody.
No, not at all.
No. Question 3, please. Or question 3.
ESPN has acquired NFL media. What does this mean?
Yeah, so we got into it a little bit, a couple questions ago. Let's really get into it now. Let me look at some of the notes I've gathered here. It starts with, we talked about the wrestling. Disney, ESPN, is paying $1.6 billion for the streaming rights to WWE. It's a 5-year deal. It begins in 2026, so next year. Includes the U.S. streaming rights to all the premium live events like WrestleMania and stuff. It'll air on ESPN. And WWE gets $325 million a year. This is all going to debut on ESPN streaming service, planned to launch later this year, so 2025. Which now, look, that tells me it's launching between now and December 31st. That's how I read later this year.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's the case, and it will cost $30 per month. Now, when it comes to the NFL Network, ESPN has acquired NFL Network. It combines the two. ESPN will own and operate NFL Network. The NFL will continue to own and produce NFL Red Zone and distribute it digitally through NFL Plus. ESPN will now distribute NFL Red Zone on traditional television.
Okay.
Now, what I don't know is, will you now, if you have YouTube TV, is that now part of your basic ESPN? So I have YouTube TV, and so next month, my bill will go up, at least if it's the same as last year, it'll go up $10 a month, because I pay for this like Sports Plus package that kicks in for the football season that gives me the rights to, I don't know, there's some soccer stuff in there and other stuff, but you get NFL Red Zone in there.
And YouTube TV overall went up when they got the rights to the NFL package.
That's exactly right. Then you add in that package. Now that effectively becomes, it's funny. The regular season is only 4 months.
Right.
So it effectively becomes, I'm paying $40 a year, which would be be a month and a half of this ESPN deal. I'm paying $40 a year for Red Zone. I get other stuff with it. I'm paying $40 for Red Zone. Well, now does that $40 go away? And if I have regular YouTube TV, is there an ESPN channel that covers it? Or do I now either A, have the option, or B, now I'm paying, I got to pay $30 a month for NFL Red Zone. I'm going to tell you right now, and I don't want ESPN to hear this.
You would do it.
I would 100% do it. Now, I got to think they're not going to triple dip, as greedy as they are, and I'm sure Chris is laughing, but I cannot foresee a situation where I'm paying for ESPN and ESPN Plus, Hulu and Disney in that package, and then I have to pay another $30.
Right. You would hope not.
You would hope not. There would be a revolt. It's gonna. Now, does that mean that my whatever that package is, I don't know what I pay, $21.99 or something a month for the trio goes to $30? Maybe. And again, I can handle that. I understand that, because now I got $60 a year to play with as I'm doing the math, and I know a lot of people are doing the same thing. I need Red Zone.
Yeah.
That is part of the enjoyment I have in watching it. It is a necessity in me. I need, and a lot of other people, I need that as part of my NFL viewing experience.
Yeah. It's just so crazy now how, it's, we've talked about this with Kelly Brothers before and other things, just all these different sports packages now, or other viewing packages of streaming outlets. And then it's like, hey, could they all be placed in one spot? Yeah, we had it before as cable.
Right.
Like, it's just what is, I don't know. It's what we have, but it's just crazy how it's all kind of splintering off this way.
It is. Excuse me. Thank you for pointing this out on the text line. Okay, ESPN standalone streaming service set to launch August 21st. Well, hold on a second now. The service will cost $29.99 a month and will include access to all of ESPN's linear networks, along with additional features and bundles with Disney Plus and Hulu. Okay. So that doesn't answer my complete question, though. That am I now paying $30 a month, and that includes, it says they'll offer other bundling options. Okay, with Disney and Hulu. So
I'm guessing that's gonna be like 50.
I think you're probably 100% correct. I think I think the price point there is probably $49.99. I think you're exactly right. And so I'm paying $20, $22, $25. So I'm basically doubling that, but I'm getting Red Zone. So 25, that's an extra $250. It's an extra $300 a year, less $60 for the Red Zone. So now I'm down to $190. Also, I have the Hulu without the commercials too. So is that included?
That's a little extra.
Hulu without commercials. That's a game changer. Also, fantasy football players.
Yeah.
NFL fantasy football and ESPN. I have one league that I'm in ESPN fantasy football. They'll now merge. I don't have a problem with that. As long as
what's merging?
ESPN fantasy football world, and the NFL actually has a fantasy football app type thing. By the way, this is a whole different part of this that we should probably talk about too. In exchange for the NFL's linear Red Zone channel, NFL Fantasy, NFL Network, and certain other media assets that are owned and controlled by the NFL now has a 10% equity stake in ESPN. So we're talking about like the day-to-day, you, me, and everybody listening. What does this mean for our viewing and for our pocketbooks? We're not even talking now about the biggest, there's really not a close second, sports and entertainment network that not only runs NFL football games, but covers the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how's that coverage going to go now? Because you're literally 10% owned. That's not like the NFL is like some shareholder in the back that has a little piece. They're at the table now. And how are you going to cover a Roger Goodell scandal or whatever?
Accurately, with bias? Avoiding?
I think that's what it is. It's going to be avoidance and obfuscation. Like, yeah, we really don't need to go. We really don't need Mark Fineruwada, who's
covering, a deep dive into some scandal of the
That's
NFL.
exactly right. Well, the race norming and CTE stuff, the union stuff, whatever.
At least not from ESPN.
Oh, not from ESPN, but you know what? That creates an opportunity elsewhere. I got to wonder if the Athletics looking at this and they're going, because I think it's a matter of time before the Athletic launches a channel. That's coming at some point. Is an Athletic
With all
TV.
their writers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At some point, they're
Experts.
launching a TV channel, and now all of a sudden, are you able to compete with these guys? Because Disney's putting out a lot of money for this.
Yes, they are.
We'll take a break when we return. All right. Is it possible we're underrating the Kings?
What?
Is it possible we're underrating the Kings? Well, we'll look at the bright sides and see if we're underrating them, overrating them, or just rating them. We'll get to that next.
The Drive Guys.
From the 925, Braun has not lived up to his end of the bargain. Fake bubble ring is a joke. Is that Daryl Morey's burner? Would you want LeBron to join Sabonis to finish his career where he started? Kings fans, would they want LeBron right now? Right now.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're dedicated to serving people 50 and up like me. Our needs are different. Big Wireless wants us in an unlimited plan, but if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on affordable, reliable plans, including data that suits your needs, not ours. Our plans start at just $20, and you'll get the best customer service in the business.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Jacob Wilson, out with that left forearm fracture, was placed on the IL with an injury dating back to his hit by pitch. His expected return is before the end of the season. Max Muncy, out with a right hand fracture, has begun taking ground balls and throwing, but has been unable to swing a bat. He is moving in the right direction, per his manager, Mark Kotze. That was your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
It's a good question, Jason.
Thanks.
Said, are you ready for your fly fishing trip? Source is Friday. That's the first time I've ever said that sentence that in my life. I've never said I'm going on a fly fishing trip.
What city are you going to?
We're flying into Bozeman, Montana, which I learned 2 days ago, unfortunately. It's the second most turbulent airport in the United States. You know what number one is?
No.
Denver.
Vegas.
Oh,
Vegas
Denver.
is Vegas, I think, is 4. You did know
Denver, I should have known that.
Bozeman. It was just random. Like, I'm looking at this list that just came up on Twitter, and oh, hey, oh, great. That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
So, provided we make it, we fly into Bozeman, and then the four. Again, I'm going with my buddy and his dad as well. We then drive like an hour and a half southwest to what the hell is this? I don't know. It's at elevation. It's on the Madison River.
Okay. Which
apparently is I know that it's a river in Montana. Cameron, Montana is where it's at. And you know, my to make it more convenient for all, especially my dad, we found a place, and the river goes through the property, so the river runs through it. So we can drive there and then just kind of, be right there. My dad is a massive fly fisherman his whole life, like ties his own fly, like really got into it. We'd go on this. He and a bunch of attorney buddies would go to Bishop, California once a summer. And then they would, on horseback with a guide, be led out to some stream in the middle of nowhere and be left for a week with like a satellite phone. And they would,
man, I'm on a cat.
No, it was like one of them city slicker things. And they would have their tents, and there's golden trout up there, which is not a huge, hugely popular breed of trout, but that was their thing. And they would just catch a ton of trout. They would fly fish. He took me out, I think, once or twice, and I've done it, but I didn't understand it. For me,
the rhythm of it,
and like, why are you going back and fly? I guess it's to make it, if you want to do longer casts or whatever. And then I've never caught a fish on a fly. Yeah.
So much.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know this.
Yeah, I've gone fly fishing.
Really?
And I've gone fishing before as a kid all the time.
Yeah.
And I haven't fished that much since, but once I did fly fishing, I enjoyed that more.
It seems more enjoyable, like, because it's active.
Yeah, I think there's more to it. Now, someone may argue that. Again, I think might
be the dumbest thing you've ever said, Jason.
Wow, why?
There's
just joking.
Oh, you're stupid.
I think there's just more to it.
Yeah.
More of a, I don't know if it's more of a sport.
It feels more like an artistry type of thing.
Well, yeah, because you throw you put your bait on the hook and you throw your pole, your line out, and then it sinks or bobbers or whatever, however you're doing it, and then you don't know what the hell's going on. Is the bait gone? Yeah. Is it there? Do they care? Is there fish there? You have no idea. This, you're like,
a lot of it on the fly fishing is on the cast and how you do it. And if you get the line you kind of need it upstream so that
it could float
the way
down.
The line is, there's just a lot of little nuance to it, seemingly. And again, I'm not any kind of pro, but it was like, as I did it more, I go, this is way more enjoyable to me.
Right. No, I
thought so.
Because it's more active.
Yes, totally. Which is like, I don't have a lot of success with it, but I like lure fishing is different than, just, look, fishing's fine. You throw the pole in and you just let it drink. Okay, drink the beer.
Yeah.
See, that's what I like.
Yeah, but I'm not,
But in one of the times we were in a boat, we were just floating down the river and caught one, but it was like, it was going to be a battle. So it's like, get out of the boat, like the guide that was there. I mean, I got out of the boat. Now I'm standing in the water. It was a battle, which was like, all right, that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, which is, and that's from what those fish fight well. I'd just be worried about losing it.
You will.
Come
You'll
on,
lose some.
come on, fish.
So you're not a big fish person.
I'm not.
Are you keeping the fish?
No, okay, it's all catch and release.
That's
all
it's all catch. A lot of fly fishing is that.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, hopefully, I think the only ones you don't release are if if it really swallows it or whatever.
So you're taking like bear spray and stuff like that with
Yeah,
you?
we are.
Oh.
Yeah. That's my buddy he's taken a bunch of things.
Bear spray?
Some of bear spray and
just wear your Kraken helmet. Mascot helmet.
So he's taken he's got I guess I can say that, right? Like he's legally doing it. He's bringing a couple guns. I'm not a gun guy at all, but he is. He's a big gun guy. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah. So,
Tarnation.
Yeah, right. That's exactly. So he's bringing all that. That's fine.
Are you intense?
No, I'm going to be relaxed.
Are you intense?
No, we're in a
Are you glamping?
No.
Cabin.
No.
Cabin?
No.
Hotel.
No, it's a. I'm trying to bring up the pictures here.
Cots.
It's a place. It's a place.
Oh,
it's like a little chouse. Called the. Well, I don't want to do it too much. This is a true story. The guy who owns.
Was that Airbnb?
VRBO.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes.
Same idea.
Why even? That's so lame of me. No, it's VR. That's a.
Actually.
Actually, it's Verbo.
So
to be fair,
I don't know how much information. This is actually a real. Okay.
He's whispering, so it's okay.
No, okay. So I got a call from the guy, which usually doesn't happen.
Oh, you set up the place. You like to pick the places.
I always pick the places, right? And I do a ton of research. And
do your own research.
And the guy, to his credit, he calls me after the reservation because I put in there, hey, this is what I'm doing. I talked about my dad and all that, and would love to talk to you at some point. So he calls me. We had a great conversation, right? He was at the time he was on a boat in Massachusetts tuna fishing with one of the tuna boats that's in Wicked Tuna.
Oh wow!
Who's a buddy of his. And he used to play, he had a, I wouldn't say a cup of coffee, but a thermos of coffee with the Detroit Lions and in the CFL.
Okay.
Nicest guy in the world, like super nice, is giving me all this stuff, info and all that. And then of course I'm like, I'm going to Google him. I got some, he's had a couple scrapes with the law, but hey, whatever, just that's what came up when I Googled him. So I was like, okay. But he gave me, I guess there's and I got really, when you do stuff like this, like I called my dad in a panic yesterday because in order to fly now, I guess you have to have that smart ID as of May. And I'm like, oh God, why would he have done that? And you can use it. Like I don't have one, but I use my passport, and there's a couple other IDs that are acceptable to fly. But I'm thinking, oh crap! Of course, my dad doesn't have a passport. Why would he, have this since May? He did. He has one. Thank God. Now I actually gotta call my buddy and make sure he and his dad do. I know he does, but his dad. So the three of us, myself, my buddy, and his dad. We all did what any self-respecting, haven't really fly fished much, but are going fly fishing people would do is we went on Amazon and bought a bundle that comes, which I'm sure is super high quality. It's $84, and it comes with a fly fishing rod and the reel and like 27 flies and some tools like clippers and little, whatever, all this, it's like the fly fishing bundle. And so we got that, we all got a net. So we're good, right? It's probably all going to fall apart when we get there, but we're hoping it doesn't. My dad, who I thought I was going to have to go over and, help him find all this stuff. I was like, so did you find your rod? And he's like, rod? He goes, yeah, I'm bringing 4 of my rods. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you need 4 for?
Fisherman.
Well, one of them could break, obviously, number one, but number two, you need different rods. He's bringing like 4 rods and 4 reels with different weights, different things, this and that, and all that. His whole pack of fly, like all this fly vest. We have a suitcase that is going to be nothing but fish gear.
Yeah, sounds right.
Which he knows far more than I do, but I go out there with a rod and a net. And let's make it happen, Captain. And I got a little vest. It's so stupid.
Is it from Monty?
Is it for? It's a fishing vest.
I know.
You put little hooks on it and all that. You think Monty wears a vest when he goes fishing?
Ironically, he does.
He's vest free.
Yeah. Wow.
So
big trip.
It is. I hope so. And then I got my big birthday when we're out there. And then come back and drop the.
So is it mainly fishing, no rafting?
No. We're trying to keep it low key.
So you just get to the water from your place.
Yeah, we're just going to drive down to the by the bank, and then there's a little fire pit
money
down there. Yeah, exactly. And then
get in the water.
Yeah, get in the water.
Bank, either way.
Apparently, though, the guy told me that like 5 miles from the place is like a natural hot spring.
Oh,
I've never been in one of them before. And then we're an hour and a half away from Yellowstone.
Yeah.
So I've never been there before either. So yeah. I don't know where Old Faithful is or whatever, but I'm sure it won't be crowded. Yeah. So yeah, we got 8 days, 6 of 2 are travel, 6 are fishing, and
nice.
I just realized when you said that because it's catch and release. Christ, we got to go get a bunch of food.
Yeah,
I'm not eating fish.
Right. You got to cook.
Okay. As we go to break, because boy, it'd blow through that segment.
And we're probably going to want to talk about why you think you can possibly be underrating the Kings.
Yeah, let's do that in the next segment so we don't lose that. There's like a couple people out there right now like, dude, I waited in the car to find out why we're underrating the Kings, and you're talking about fly fishing. Sorry. I need a quick ruling and then we'll go to break. I did order one other thing for this trip. I ordered thick fishing gloves. Why did I order thick fishing gloves? I don't like touching fish. Is that okay, or am I being a wiener? I've never liked it, dude. When I take them off the hook, yeah, exactly. They wiggle and are weird. Their eyes looking at you like, "What are you doing, guy?"
This could be right back to your childhood days. You bring in the fish. Your dad's got the net, and then
that's a great point.
Dad's like, he's in. He's going to be like,
there you go, Dad.
Like, I got it.
But
now when he catches the fish, though, it's like,
hey, Dad, I'll hold the.
What?
I will hold the fishing pole.
Oh.
I caught myself. By the way,
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the pole here.
Let me be really clear. When I was a kid, no, it was go grab the fish, take it off the hook, stop your crying, quit asking for your mother, and now you're going to help me clean them. There was no.
Well, maybe that'll come back again.
Put the knife in its little fish butthole and cut up to the gills and
gloves.
Pull the crap. Yeah, dude. They're weird. They're all slippery and weird. I don't like it. It's like rats. Just I don't do well with any of that crap. You know what I'm saying? I will have
catch and release.
My brother will have a gun though. Maybe that's what it's just. Yeah, well, it's catch and release. All right, we'll take a break.
We'll shoot the line.
Just shoot the hook out of its mouth. Pew. When we come back, are we underrating the Kings? I promise next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
You gotta dip your chicken strips. Hey, this is Kiani.
And this is Tabitha.
And a little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips
is all the different sauces we can dip them in. I like to line up all my favorite sauces so that in every bite, I have a different flavor. Then with the tenderness of the chicken, the juiciness of it, it's all there.
And for me, I like to mix my sauces so I get a little tang and I get a little sweetness all in one bite.
That's what makes it for me. Like, that's what does it for me.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the summer of Chick-fil-A chicken strips and sauces. Order now on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Man, look at that Return of the Dang King, man. Oh, wow. Emotional.
King of the Hill is back.
They got a Bob's in the airport now. Oh, that's Boba.
World has changed, Dad.
Bobby wants to bring that new girl over for dinner.
The vegan? What the hell am I supposed to feed her?
Can't we just put some grass in a bowl?
From Mike Judge and Greg Daniels.
Ready to make some memories, Dad?
Let's freaking go.
A Hulu original series, King of the Hill. All episodes now streaming on Hulu.
Lowe's knows when you're looking for reliability, the right brand makes all the difference. And now, Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retailer for the Whirlpool water treatment line, including their Wi-Fi softener, under-sink filtration system, and more. With Whirlpool's proven performance and our everyday low prices, better tasting, better quality water is within reach. Shop pro-trusted brands like Whirlpool and more, in-store or online. Lowe's, we help, you save.
Keeping your engines healthy means protecting them in season and out. Experts trust Stable to do that. And third-party testing confirms it. Stable is the industry leader in preventing fuel-related issues, no matter if you use it in your car, boat, or outdoor power equipment. In season or out, at every fill-up or when you store, start with Stable.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A+ Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Play and win to take your loyalty to new heights at Sky River Casino. Join Sky River Rewards today for a chance to receive up to $2,500 in free play. Plus, you'll be in the know about upcoming special events and offers. Just minutes from Sacramento, right off Highway 99 in Elk Grove. Join in the fun with rewards that add up and up. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Visit us to see how. Must be 21 or over. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Averyana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix. The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
All right, I can't bring gloves. Just saw that on the text line. I didn't realize that makes a lot of sense. So it says, hey, Dave, no kidding, gloves remove slime from the trout. And if you take off the slime, it compromises their health and they could die. Well, that's good enough for me. I don't want to do that.
Deal with it.
I love the animal that I'm stabbing in the mouth and pulling into me.
Only to set it back for you.
Yeah, I don't want to kill it.
Great, I'm still alive now. Which a berry.
Can you imagine if there were you got to think if there were trout psychologists after imagine the trauma. You're just chilling, hey, we're doing the show, and then all of a sudden I see
hey, there's food.
Right, there's a floating piece of popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Whoa!
That hurt my lip.
And then I'm being reeled by my cheek to some random giant alien that takes a look at me and holds me up to his alien friends and They take a photo while I'm underwater and drowning because I can't breathe. And then he pulls the hook out of my mouth with some tool and tosses me back down to earth.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Two Glove guy is wiping off my
right, wiping off my
coating.
all my body hair or something, whatever the equivalent would be. And now I smell like weird for life.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably getting some therapy.
And the struggle is real.
Yeah, exactly. There's probably a whole group like Alcoholics Anonymous or something
school.
like
school.
Yeah, school. Yeah. Like yes, a school for these fish to go to that who have been caught.
Sure you want to go on this trip?
I'm starting to second guess this whole thing. Yeah, all right, Kings. I want to make sure that I thought about this because it has been so randomly or regularly. I'm only speaking for me, but I think the general outlook on the Kings has been negative. Negative in the sense of positive is they'll make noise in the playoffs. My general outlook, I think the over-under on wins is like 37.5. This is going to be a 500-ish team, give or take a couple of games. And their ceiling is maybe getting into the first round and losing. I think that's not everybody, but I think that would be voted on as the most likely outcome. So sports surprise us every year. Now, certainly the NBA is not the NFL in that sense that every year some last place team makes the playoffs and blah, blah, blah. But it does every year. There's surprise teams. So when you look at the Kings, and we've talked about this in depth, there is I wouldn't say a boatload of talent, but there is quite a bit of talent. Again, somebody said the other day that they have the most talent they've had since 2002. I think there's a really good argument there, top to bottom. Dennis Schroeder, your starting point guard, fine. But Zach LaVine, a guy who's going to score mid-20s and is capable of a lot more than that. DeMar DeRozan, low 20s. Domantas Sabonis, around 19 points. And then Keegan Murray. And on top of that, Malik Monk. Again, right now off the bench, you got a defensive stopper in Keon Ellis. You have the rookie that impressed everybody in camp, Nate Clifford. And then you'll see what happens with guys. I feel like Max Reno and Devin Carter are kind of free money, if you will. We're not really expecting much out of them. And if we get stuff out of them, that's awesome. Doug Christie is a sort of rookie coach. Last year you had a lot of drama with Mike Brown, a ton of drama with De'Aaron Fox. That's a huge change in not just on the floor, but also culture and psychological and all the things that go with that. Doug was working with assistant coaches, no disrespect to them, but they just weren't all that. That wasn't his staff. That was just the staff that was there for Mike. Now he has a whole off season. You have a new GM, a new front office. He's got a whole camp. The roster is obviously far from perfect, but they will have that roster at the beginning to go through camp and to work together. Is there a bright side here where, Jason, I guess I'm asking, what is the bright side ceiling for this team?
Yeah, I don't know what that looks like record-wise or playoff-wise. I think you said it maybe at the moment, the way it's constructed, seems like first round would be a ceiling to me, seems like. But the surprise that you're talking about, the surprise teams, it does happen every year.
Yes.
And I think right away, immediately, I think people, when they look at the talent of the Western Conference, I feel like most people are going to jump right to OKC, understandably. I think what Houston has set up seems to be a pretty talented team. And a lot of people would maybe put Denver up there. So if we just kind of put those three up there, the rest of the teams to me is where it can be interchangeable. Now, some might rank the Lakers and Clippers and Warriors above. That's totally fine and probably understandable. But even if we take the Beam team year, they got all the way to a 3 seed.
Yeah, they did.
Now, it wasn't a drastic difference. The Warriors were 6. I think the Kings won 2 more games than them.
Yes.
But
and there was some injury help on the outside. Things happen.
Right. So I think the non-negotiable for the ceiling part of the Kings is they have to be pretty healthy.
Yes.
And so if you're pretty healthy and, you could take some stats even from last year where they had a better record under Doug Christie than Mike Brown. When Malik Monk, I remember Bobby Gerald gave us this, like when Malik Monk played, actually their record was actually pretty good.
Yeah, right.
And he missed a decent amount of games. The record wasn't good at all.
Right.
So a healthy team, you get the best of that talent that you have. I mean, I think that's when you're starting to take, best possible scenarios, but those things sometimes do happen.
They do. You catch lightning in a bottle.
Yeah. So I don't know where that ultimately would put them, but I guess my point being is like, I thought last year Minnesota might go through some things, and maybe they did early on, but by the end they were in the conference finals.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I don't know if I thought Minnesota was this good. Dallas the year before kind of got there and then made it to the NBA finals.
That's right.
They didn't have the best record. It just Phoenix completely fell off the map. They were supposed to be a top 8 team. They finished 12th or 11th.
We're going to have this conversation, obviously, before the season starts. And we'll have variations of this conversation throughout the rest of the couple of months. Do you know, sitting here on August 6th, what specifically, whether it's record, distance, playoff distance, what is a successful season for you?
For the Kings?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I go on what they are coming out to say. So last year, I believe one of the talking points was to get back to the playoffs and to get to, or maybe this was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
To advance. Like they made it the 2 seasons ago, but they wanted to be a second round team. I'm like, well, I'm going to go off of there. So it's got to be a second round team. They didn't do that.
Right.
I haven't really heard their, I think it's long-term success. Like it's more broad.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they have specifically targeted for the season. But I mean, I don't think it doesn't look like a team that's tearing it down to be a lottery team. So to me, I think you got to be in the playoffs.
It's funny. We should talk more about this. Is a longer conversation because as of right now, my definition of success for this team has almost nothing to do with the playoffs.
Really?
I would rather them, if I had a choice between them making the playoffs and losing in the first round, I would actually rather finish the year. If we were out of the playoffs, I'd still be happier if it was they've offloaded a contract or two. The young guys really look promising. Nick Clifford's, his last month of the season averaged 22 points, 8 boards, and 4 assists. And they don't make the playoffs, but you start to see, we've got a future here. We've got a little bit of money in the offseason. We've got ourselves a decent pick. Like, it's almost like, it's not that I don't want them to make the playoffs, Jason. It's saying if the choice is this is the exact same roster and I know that this is our ceiling, and great, we lost in the first round. Okay. Versus like, we didn't make the playoffs, but you can start to see something here for next year. But I imagine that's going to change 50 times between now and then. We'll take a break when we return. Let's get to some football, Jason Ross, second half of the program. QB1 and the Chase, not Jamar, not Chase Young. Wasn't that the
Chase Daniel?
Chase Daniel. David Chase, creator of Sopranos.
Dookie Chase.
We're going to end on that. I can't top Dookie Chase. When we come back, we'll talk about the chase for QB1. You got some numbers on that next.
The Allen Styles Show.
But it's very simple. Jonathan Kuminga is sitting there saying, y'all wasted my time for 4 years. Now I'm going to waste your time. I'm going to waste your time now. You thought that your time was more valuable than my time.
You can listen to the Allen Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Jacob Wilson, out with that left forearm fracture, was placed on the IL with an injury dating back to his hit by pitch. His expected return is before the end of the season. Max Muncy, out with a right hand fracture, has begun taking ground balls and throwing, but has been unable to swing a bat. He is moving in the right direction, per his manager, Mark Kotze. That was your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our Giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Your local sports leader in the 916.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sacktown Sports 1140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the week. Your week! So right now, I need every single listener on their feet. Callers, texters, YouTubers. Make some noise for Sacramento's favorite sports morning show. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, and the man behind the glass, Chris Berlon.
We're idiots, but we're happy to be here.
Yeah.
Hour number 3. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Christopher Ladd, the man behind the glass.
What's he doing behind the glass?
Thanks to Scott Fresh.
We'll go Fresh.
Looking forward to hearing from him here in a couple months.
Huh?
Eric on the chat wants to know, instead of 3 for Madness, can we call it Reefer Madness? I'm just going to let that.
Is it reefer or refer?
It's Refer Madness. No, Eric. That's the joke, Eric.
I don't get it.
It's the thing, the pun on top of the thing with the thing and the other one. You know? What, you think it was just 3 for Madness for fun? No.
It is fun.
Eric, if that's even your real name. The most important position, let that hang for a second, in all of sports is quarterback. I don't think there's a argument. Quarterback runs the team. Quarterback distributes. Quarterback makes the cash. He's the guy. And there are teams in the league, the Chiefs of the league, and now I guess the Niners of the league, the Ravens of the Bengals. There are teams that they have their QB1. And then there's teams that are just ever searching.
Yeah. I mean, what a spot to be in if you have Burrow, Jackson, Allen, Mahomes,
yeah.
And you're just like
Herbert?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, but that's their guy.
Yeah, right.
Whereas if we don't have a line, we have no receivers. It's like those all hurt. It's like, yeah, you got your quarterback though. It's pretty nice to have the quarterback every year. You just know, we're good there.
And it's very rare that you might get, a recent example would be now with the Raiders, but Seattle's Geno Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You might catch lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Sometimes that lightning continues. We'll see with guys like Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's here and it's gone. You'll get guys that come in and have a great performance or string together a few, but that's not your guy. And then this the JJ McCarthy's, the Anthony Richardsons, the guys that are the Will Levises, guys that you bring in, they're the future. You spent some serious draft capital on them, and you're still searching. And you're stuck with, oh, God, do we stay with this guy and give him some consistency, short-term pain, long-term gain? And we don't know if there's going to be a long-term gain, or do we run the risk of giving up on this guy? And I think there's a lot of teams right now that would love to have Sam Darnold.
Yeah, and I don't know officially when it changed. So this is going to be like back in my day kind of statement, but there was a time it's like, yeah, we're comfortable drafting a quarterback in the first round, but that quarterback's going to sit for a year, maybe two, hold the clipboard, learn from the veteran we've got here, the Steve DeBergs or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, this guy knows how to play. Let the young guy who's a stud, but learn the position. And then in year three, it'll be his time.
Yes.
Like that. I don't know when that officially fully switched, but you draft a guy in the first round, and especially if it's number one, you're basically quarterbacking the team.
Generally,
ASAP.
yes. Now, it's funny you bring that exact example up, because when you bring that up, I think I think Aaron Rodgers under Brett Favre. I think Jordan Love under Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. But also, you and I are old enough to remember too. Number one pick Troy Aikman being thrown to the Wolves by the Cowboys and going 1-15.
Yeah.
Number one pick Peyton Manning of the Colts being thrown to the Wolves and going 1-15. I think Andrew Luck, there was a little bit of that too. So I don't know which ways. I know both ways have worked and both ways have failed miserably.
Yeah, I don't know this from a general manager or an ownership perspective, but I feel like one, now it's you were my investment. Mm-hmm. Two, let's also get a quicker read on whether or not we got this right, which is a bit unfair. But
yes,
you mentioned Will Levis, right?
Uh-huh.
That was just 2 years ago. They took him in the second round. This year they took Cam Ward number one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did a little research yesterday.
Okay.
I did my own research.
You got to do your own research.
So since 2020, it was just 5 short years ago, I was looking at every team in the NFL and how many quarterbacks, or did they draft a quarterback? There are 32 teams in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
How many do you think drafted a quarterback in the last 5 years? In any round, not
in
just
any round?
Yeah. Of the 32. And there's no
to be clear. So if the Raiders drafted 5 quarterbacks, that's one team.
One team. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And they could have all been in the 7th round.
I'm going to say
out of the 32.
25.
Okay. That's most of them.
Yeah.
It's just in 5 years. 31. One team didn't.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did it in 2017 and haven't since.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the Niners this year, for example, took a 7th round quarterback. Mm-hmm. So, but on the high end, New England, Indianapolis, Tennessee, and Minnesota have taken 4 quarterbacks.
Wow.
In the last 5 drafts.
Life after
New
Tom
Orleans
Brady
has taken 5.
Oh my God.
5.
I know Cleveland just added a fifth quarterback. They were already saying they might carry 4. They just added a fifth because of the injuries.
Yeah, Cleveland's at 3, and they took 2 in this year's draft.
That's
Gabriel
crazy.
and Sanders. And so, and when you're picking 6th and 7th round, that's okay. This is a backup material unless you get lucky in Tom Brady or Brock Purdy, which those are 2 examples. There's not a lot of them.
Right.
I also found the last time every team took a quarterback in the first round. This one blew me away. So the last time each team took a first round quarterback.
Okay.
So this year, for example, 2025, we just had 2 first round quarterbacks taken, and it was Cam Ward, number 1 to the Titans, and Jackson Dart, I don't know, in the 20s or something, to the Giants. The year before, there were 6 teams. That was a big draft in 2024. Now it's 2023. There were 3 teams, so on and so forth. Once we get past 2016, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that haven't taken a quarterback in the first round before 2015 and beyond.
Wow.
So I'm going to give you a 2009, and it was Detroit last time they took a first round.
Jared Goff.
No, 2009.
Oh God, no! You're
the guy they traded for Goff.
Stafford. Sorry.
Yeah.
Duh.
Then we go to 2007, the last time the Raiders took a first round QB.
Jamarcus? Oh my goodness.
1993 was the last time the Seattle Seahawks took a first round QB.
Do I know the name?
You do. I mean, it's just if you just remember. I mean, it's not
90. Okay, hold on a second. It's not. It wasn't Dan McGuire, was it?
No, but that's who I thought.
Okay.
Notre Dame.
Oh, wait, was it Rick Meyer? Wow.
1989, you get this. Last time Dallas took a first-round quarterback.
That would have been Aikman.
And the longest it's been since 1971 that the New Orleans Saints took a quarterback in the first round.
Archie Manning?
Wow. And yet they've got 5 in the last
That's
5 years.
insane. 71, and New Orleans is one of the top teams drafting quarterbacks right now. Wow.
But they just haven't done it in the first round.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
And it's funny because since 71, well, let's think about New Orleans for a second. You had Drew Brees, who was a stud. They didn't draft him, but he was a stud.
They've had what?
Derek Carr,
Aaron Brooks.
I mean, they've had,
Bear. Yeah.
Bear. Yeah.
Well, but you get to like Joe Burrow, Cincinnati's good. They don't have to draft it. Right. Lamar Jackson, they're good. Now they've drafted like 6.
And by the way, Lamar was what, pick 30?
Yeah, he was one of the last in the draft. Or like there's Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
All right, but now he's bounced around.
I'm looking just for funsies, and this is not how you obviously, this isn't the end all be all of ranking quarterbacks. I'm just looking at just for funsies, Jason. The top 10 passing yardage leaders last year in the NFL. Number 1, Joe Burrow, number 1 pick. Number 2, Jared Goff, number 1 pick. Baker Mayfield, number 1 pick.
Surprisingly.
But bounced around.
Yeah, and had a great year last year.
The aforementioned Geno Smith of Seattle was, where was Geno?
I think Geno was taken in the first round.
Round 2, pick 39 by the Jets. Number 5, Sam Darnold. First round pick, bounced around. So I would put him kind of in the Mayfield category. Number 6, we just talked about Lamar Jackson. Number 7, Patrick Mahomes, 13, 12, something like that. Aaron Rodgers should have been a number 1 pick, but end of the round. Justin Herbert was
first round.
First round, 6th pick overall. Number 10, Brock Purdy.
Okay.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, 7th round.
It really, you have first round blue chip guys with the team that drafted them. That's Joe Burrow right off the top. You have first round guys that weren't number 1 overall, but are still with the team that drafted them in Lamar Jackson, in Patrick Mahomes, in Justin Herbert. So right there, you've got 4 of those guys. Then you have number 1 picks not with the same team, Baker Mayfield. it really and then you have Mr. Irrelevant. Like it doesn't. I don't. It's tough to find a pattern.
Yeah, I'm looking back. You're right because so the last first round picks I was doing for each team, like I said, Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, they're just starting.
Yeah.
So if we go to last year, Caleb Williams in Chicago.
I
think they think highly of him, but he's gonna, there's gonna be some pressure on him to produce a little more. Jaden Daniels, awesome year one. New England, Drake May. Do we know?
No, and Drake May before Drake May was
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Thank you. Exactly.
They've already done
They've
it twice.
really tried.
Atlanta, Penix.
Yep. And by the way, who did Atlanta have had a Penix?
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. Thank you. Yeah.
Bo Nix in Denver.
Who, by the way, Bo Nix in Denver.
Yeah.
Was sneaky. I mean, what's his name? Daniels got all the love, and he should have. But Bo Nix had a great rookie year.
And then Minnesota, the sixth pick, or Bo Nix was the sixth, but the sixth quarterback in that 24 was J.J. McCarthy, which is incomplete right now. But then when we start to go to 23 is where the questions already are happening, right, with QB1.
Right.
So Carolina, Bryce Young, who last year got benched, then came back and played again. Houston, I know they love C.J. Stroud after 1 year. He was good last year, but not the same as year one. And then in Indy, Anthony Richardson, I don't even know if it's going to be his job.
We talked about that the other day, how quick he's seemingly fallen off on that chart.
2022, Pittsburgh took Kenny Pickett. He's already on team 3. And then 2021 was the year that's really looking funny here now with 3 quarterbacks taken in the first round. Jacksonville took Trevor Lawrence. He's still there. The Jets, Zach Wilson, and the Niners, Trey Lance.
I always rooted for, it's so funny, I rooted for Zach Wilson. Number 2 pick, Jets? Yeah. Because I remember when he got picked, along with I think 90% of everybody else, just looked at him and was like, oh, there's just no chance. There's no chance. The Jets are committing a sin right in front of this is a wasted pick.
Yeah.
And in retrospect, it was. But I love the Sam Darnold, Geno Smith stories, Baker Mayfield stories. I love the stories of guys that just weren't ready yet.
Yeah. So here's a question. Let's say your team, well, you like the Niners. So your team has their situation, I think, solved at the moment. We believe in Brock Purdy. But if you didn't have the QB1 that you knew, like, hey, there's no controversy. This is our quarterback, barring injury. We're good. We have Joe Burrow. We have Herbert, whatever. There's no question. This is our quarterback. If that wasn't your team, and would you rather have the searching for Geno, Darnold quarterback, or the rookie you drafted in the first round that you're hoping becomes QB1?
It's funny because I think there is a third option. It might be a little bit of a marriage of the first one you gave, but
because for every that first one, by the way, there's Minshew.
And that's exactly right. Russell Wilson.
Yeah, they're fine, but
no. But for me, I would say I would either want the rookie route, but also there are quarterbacks that become free agents. For example, Kirk Cousins a few years ago, like boom, that is a proven commodity. We know what he is. I'm going to plug and play him, and then I'm going to dink around a little bit in the lower rounds, and maybe I find somebody that can push him after learning from him in a couple of years. I look, if you happen to suck bad enough and you've got that number 1 pick and it is a Manning, Aikman type, fine, but we don't know what Caleb Williams is going to be.
Right.
I think he's going to be good.
I think so, but we don't know.
Jamarcus Russell,
right.
There are misses
at
number 1. It's not guaranteed. For me, if I'm building a football team, I've always said the very first thing I do is I build the lines.
Yeah.
And the first line I build is the offensive line, because in order to put any quarterback in there, I don't care who it is. If you're picking turf out of your helmet every other play, not only are you not going to be effective, especially for a young quarterback, it's going to hurt your confidence.
Yeah, and I think if you've got a great line, then you can insert.
That's right.
Joe Flacco.
That's right.
And you're going to be competitive.
That's exactly right. You can almost like we always talk about Mike Shanahan with his running backs. It's a little bit of that with quarterbacks. They're going to have more time for their reads and progressions. They're going to have better confidence. They're going to have better numbers. I think the big mistake we often see is that we as fans, and even I think teams, we focus on these glamour picks, the big 5-star quarterback going number 1. Well, he's going to a team that has the number 1 pick for a reason.
Yeah.
And that team is now in, and maybe they go grab a running back. Maybe they go grab a couple of receivers for him to target. I'd rather have a receiving line of 5 Marquez Valdez Scantlings. No disrespect. I'm just trying to talk about not a bad, not a great, just a decent receiver. I'd rather have 5 of those. Give me an offensive line for this kid.
Yeah.
Let's because not only are you helping the kid out, you also, hey, look, if you don't have an offensive line, that defense knows you don't have an offensive line. They also know you don't have a running game because that running game ain't going to work behind that line. Now all of a sudden it's just roar and paw the ground like a bull, and you're going after QB1. How are you? That's not development.
Yeah.
That's getting your ass kicked.
Yeah. How would you feel about, well, the examples we gave, New England, who's done Mac Jones already into Drake May, or Will Levis to Cam Ward? It's like, wait, these high picks and you're already moving on. Like, that's a spot where the Niners, in one sense, got lucky where they had Trey Lance. They picked so high. And a couple years later, in the 7th round, we'll take Brock Purdy. Don't look at that because it's just a late pick. But we always say, what if Brock Purdy was taken in the 1st round?
Yeah. If Brock was
2 years later, what are you doing?
If Brock was taken 3 and Trey was taken where Brock was, everything would make sense and all the puzzle pieces was fit. Then as a Niner fan, to forgive John Lynch, that's what I have to kind of allow is, okay, well, I'm just going to write that off and switch them. But that also belabors the point of why it's important to screw around in those later rounds, because you never know when you're going to find somebody that whether we're talking about Brock Purdy, but obviously the gold standard there is Tom Brady at pick 199. What we tend to forget with Tom Brady, and this is where Bill Belichick was so brilliant. When I say I build the lines, it's not like I'm some smart football guy. It's because I look at a guy like Belichick, and his whole thing was, I'm building the lines. I'm going to have a Patriots type player, high football IQ, team guys, no egos or very few egos, and interchangeable. When people know what Tom Brady's career is all about, what we forget sometimes, because it was 26 years ago, is that Tom Brady was a plug-and-play quarterback. Drew Bledsoe was not a bad quarterback. Drew Bledsoe was an above-average quarterback and was the starter who just happened to he got injured on a goofy play, and Tom Brady came in and took his job. But in order to do that, imagine if the Patriots didn't have the lines that they had. And when you look at Tom Brady's career, we've done this game before. Who's his best running back?
Right.
Corey Dillon.
Probably.
Corey Dillon was there a couple of years. Take Randy Moss off the table.
But
because
was 1 year, 2 years.
Correct. Best receivers. Our very own Dante Stallworth is certainly one. You have to allow, obviously,
Gronk, tight end,
of course, exactly. And by the way, it doesn't mean you didn't have your Danny Amendolas and your Wes Welkers and you had good guys playing, but also let's not forget that Danny Amendola and Wes Welker and those types, you had these guys bouncing around a little bit too as slot receivers. And Amendola almost, he was waiting and almost, I'm mixing it up. Julian Edelman. Julian Edelman was returning kicks and spot defense and doing different things. And then Amendola comes in and gets signed. Edelman's thinking he's getting cut or he's leaving the team. Like he'd waited for Welker to go. And then they bring in Amendola. Well, obviously, Edelman becomes a slot receiver and one of the key cogs. Interchangeable, good football players behind really good, solid defensive and offensive lines. You get these glamour picks that come in, you throw them in against a Swiss cheese line or with a it's not going to work, man.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work.
Yeah. And it's, the never-ending process of trying to get this right for scouts. And, trying to find that perfect QB. Obviously, there's not the perfect quarterback, but just if you were building one, I'd put that on this sheet. Like, what's your, if you take the traits of all the quarterbacks we've seen over the years, current, past, arm, size, mobility.
I think that for me, if I'm building a quarterback, like I'm building, like a D&D character or something.
Yeah.
You don't always have to be tall, and you don't always have to be 6'3", 6'2", 6'4", but it really helps.
Yeah.
You have, for every Drew Brees.
Yeah, I'd want him 6'3" and above.
I think exactly.
Mobile.
So here's the key for me. For me, I need them. You obviously need your brain is your weapon on these guys too, and your quick progressions. Your what you would call your mental reflexes, if you will.
Like Brady excelled there.
Brady's thing. Look, obviously Brady had a great arm. Don't get me wrong, but
they're better arms.
There were absolutely every year better arms than Tom Brady, but Tom Brady knew not only did he know every single play in the playbook, he knew everybody's play in the playbook and where you're supposed to be and you're supposed to be. He's obviously a consummate leader, but also his ability. And this is so underrated because imagine, those games where, like whack-a-mole, where the little thing pops up and you got to hit it with a hammer. Well, think about that in terms of progressing through your reads. It's not just not anybody, but any NFL quarterback can go, okay, Jason, I'm going to snap the ball, get the ball snapped to me, and I'm going to find you on your route. Okay, great. I know where your route is. I know where you're going to be. Okay, but what happens now? All of a sudden, you're double covered, or the safety comes down, and now you've got to find your sack. The second option's taken. Okay, fourth. Meanwhile, some 300-pounders breathing down your neck. Right. Being able to progress through your routes is arguably, other than arm, the most important trait for a quarterback. So 6'3", 2-ish. I need you to be a pocket passer. I need you to be a guy that is comfortable in the pocket. Your mobility, though, that escapable mobility. Tom Brady wasn't mobile.
No.
Okay, but Tom Brady had such a great sense of the pocket when it was collapsing.
Roethlisberger was good at that.
Roethlisberger was tremendous at that. Russ Wilson, his ability to know, the supernatural ability to know when things were collapsing. But when you look at a guy like Patrick Mahomes, he's a mobile quarterback for sure, but he's not Lamar Jackson mobile. Patrick Mahomes has that escapability, mobility to where, is he going to break off 30-yard runs? Not often.
But 3rd and 6, he's going to get 7.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
3rd and 6, and he's running to the edge, and everybody's following him. He's going to find out a way to get 7. Yeah. That's all the mobility you need.
Yep.
And then lastly, and if I was a coach, this is always going to be that movie I talked to you about, The Bronx Tale. They had a test where you put your date in the you open the door for her, you put her in the passenger seat. You walk around the back of the car and you look through the back window. She leans over and she unlocks the door for you. She's the one. This is like, 1960s, 50s. That version of a test for me as a coach when I'm looking at quarterbacks is I've always thought the toughest play for a young quarterback to make, the toughest play, 3rd and 6, you're running towards the sideline. You need that completion. You throw it away. Are you comfortable with living to fight another day, or are you that guy that is going to force things? And maybe a couple times you're going to get it right. That's great. There's some that can do that. But we know that 9 times out of 10, you're throwing a pick. You're throwing a pick 6. You're doing something stupid. Do you have that discipline to know that you can fight another day?
Yeah.
You don't have to force everything. It isn't easy, and I'm in awe of scouts, man.
Yeah.
I'm in awe of what they do. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll switch NBA notes for you, a couple of moves. NBA.com has an article out on the Western Conference offseason power rankings. We'll let you know where Sacramento is next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Throwing things at or onto a field or court can seriously injure people, unless it's that hockey thing where you throw the teddy bears on the ring. So they all get collected and given to kids.
All of them? No bear left behind.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber. I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA3 Weather Center. Welcome to your Wednesday. Getting out the door to a comfortable start, but as we head through the afternoon, things will feel much warmer. Expect to have light westerly winds, mostly sunny skies, highs today in the mid to upper 90s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app.
It's about time they
fixed that pothole.
Invented better windshield wipers.
Made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
There was always a crowd gathered around our dining table when I was growing up. Hi, I'm Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. Everyone was welcome at my mother's table, so holidays, birthdays, and celebrations always included family and friends. I used to think I was the most popular kid in the neighborhood until I realized that my friends were really there for my mother's incredible cooking. Years later, when I bought my own dining table from Naturewood, I made sure it was large enough to make friends feel welcome. And right now, during Naturewood Home Furnishings' Dine in Style sale, you have an opportunity to find the perfect dining room furniture to help you create your own treasured memories. Choose from casual to formal or anything in between. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings during the Dine in Style sale off Highway 50 at Hazel. Look for the water wheel.
Looking for family fun, thrilling baseball, and unforgettable memories? Come out to Sutter Health Park and catch the Sacramento River Cats in action. Great games, great food, and great times await. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
And we're back, live during a Flex Alert. Dialed in on the thermostat. Oh, we're pre-cooling before 4 p.m., folks.
And that's the end of the third. Time to set it back to 78 from 4 to 9 p.m. Clutch move by the home team. What's the game plan from here on out?
Laundry?
Not today.
Dishwasher?
Sidelined.
What a performance by Team California. The power truly is ours.
During a Flex Alert, pre-cool, power down, and let's beat the heat together.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Progressive knows when you're on your boat, you're already on vacation. And Vacation You forgets all your worries. Vacation You doesn't even keep track of time and knows that time is a meaningless construct designed to control us, man. But Regular You knows you don't want to be too far out in the water after the sun goes down because Vacation You doesn't know how to navigate in the dark yet. Vacation You and Regular You really need to get on the same page. So bundle your boat with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Abriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Saturday, August 9th, it's the Night of Champions at Stockton 99 Speedway. Meet past champions during the exclusive autograph session. Then, buckle up for Pro League models, mini stocks, and more. Tickets start at just $20. Get yours now at Stockton99.com. Be there.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sacktown Sports.
It's time for athletes on social media.
What's the latest?
If Micah Parsons goes to the Rams, I might have to call my agent and get in football shape. That D-line would be unreal. That's Aaron Donald.
Oh.
Micah Parsons replies, man, don't tell me info like that. He tags his agent on Instagram. Interesting. If you're the Rams, you're the Rams GM, okay? Do you call Aaron Donald today?
Yes.
And
How serious were you?
How serious were you? Yeah. Because
we're looking at Micah, but
we're not looking at
this
him.
Is a twofer.
If I'm going to trade,
out of a good defense,
2, 3. If I'm going to trade a couple of second, fourth round, whatever it's going to take to get Parsons,
which should hurt, and it would.
Which will hurt, and we're not really prepared to do that. But if the return on that
is Parsons
and you, we're doing that.
Yeah.
Because Aaron Donald's a free agent, technically.
Yeah.
And by the way, I understand Aaron Donald retired. Aaron Donald retired at the top of his game.
He did. And he also has done the sweet part, like, camp's been going. It's like, he can get himself ready to go.
He retired. He missed 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
and
could argue.
I'm sure I don't know this.
Yeah.
But I believe he's still the weight room, gym rat, whatever.
I want to say.
Yeah, wasn't even there some posts on him doing stuff?
Yes. No, he's not going
like
Jeff Saturday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like what we do. Chiseled. I want to say it was Aaron's fourth year in the league, I think. And I think it was Deuce, Mo, and I were at Radio Row in Houston. And Aaron Donald came over and sat down. That was when we could get really good guests. And he came over and he sat down for an interview. And we talked. He was great. He was great. It wasn't just like, oh, we're interviewing Aaron Donald. Like, he was like, hey, yeah. And, the thing is, and like, he was like a broadcaster. I was really blown away by how broadcasty he was. And then we all stand up for pictures, right? And I stand up and I go, this is weird. I'm noticeably noticeably taller than, I'm looking down on Aaron Donald, arguably the most feared defensive player in the league. He obviously is bigger than me. I'm taller than him. And I thought to myself, wow, like usually when you stand next to these guys, you think, and then it was Aaron to my right. And I think Deuce, or one of them was to my left. Anyways, we did the whole arms around each other thing. So I put my arm around Aaron and my right hand rested on his right deltoid.
Some muscle that you're like, what is that?
It was like resting my right hand on an anvil. I think it had edges and points.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, he was very friendly, like shook hand, hugs and all that. And we did the thing where like the straightforward handshake where your hand is directly pointing towards the person. Well, he did the thing where like his hand's at an angle for like the clasp upward handshake to pull into the half hug. Dude, he pulled me into him like I pull a handful of popcorn into my mouth.
How was the
slap
on the back?
So it wasn't a slap. It was a thud. It was a, all right, man. But it was like, oh, God, I remember it in such detail, dude, because it was so crazy. And it was it had to be the bottom of his palm that was in my shoulder blade on. There was two thorks. And I just remember going, I would never, ever, you remember when Wile E. Coyote would be chasing Roadrunner and he'd get run over by the bulldozer and he'd be like the flat thing.
Right.
That's what it would look like. Here's the crazy part. Same day, hour or two later, young up and coming undefeated boxer Deontay Wilder comes over for a sit down.
Okay. So he's what, 6-something?
Towers over me. Yeah. Great interview, blah, 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 blah. Ending almost the exact same thing. So I now have an hour apart, two separate athlete handshake hugs to compare it to. Deontay Wilder is massive and a heavyweight fighter. There's no comparison, dude.
Really?
He was stronger than me. He was bigger than all that. Don't get me wrong. But it's they say like, what do they say? Like somebody's got strength and then somebody's got like farm strength.
Yeah.
Like Aaron Donald had farm, like strength.
Different level.
It was a totally freaking different level. And then the same show, former UFC fighter Matt Serra came over. I'm like, how did you pin it? He's just a little guy. He's a little guy.
Yeah.
But it's just these different levels of strength. So in the case of Aaron Donald, we've all had these at the MLS thing. When they were announcing Sacramento's going MLS. Yeah, I know. We're backstage and I want to do a funny video. So I do this thing with Eric Armstead. You remember this? Yeah. Where I go to he's standing still and my whole thing is I'm going to not run up, but walk up fast and then wrap my arms around Eric's waist to sort of tackle him. Right. And the whole thing was I'll wrap him around. I'm not going to try to tackle you. And then just, you just get his arms are crossed. He's just looking down like, what is this pipsqueak, right? So we didn't practice it. We rolled tape, and I come up, I'm like, what's up, Aaron? Look out. And then I go to do that, right? He didn't move. His arms were folded. Eric's, I think, an inch or two taller than me, but, not towering over me. Jason, it hurt. It hurt. It was like trying to do that, but imagine you're doing that to like a pole, a metal pole holding up a building.
Just can't move, right?
I'm not a small person.
Right.
He didn't move a millimeter, and a little bit of force, but nothing crazy. And I'm sitting there, I'm going, how does anyone block you? Ever? How do you not have 112 sacks a game?
And the fact that some of those guys get pushed around. Aaron Donald's been pushed down and pancaked, and
absolutely.
And now they've done more of the opposite.
Of course.
But you're like, who's throwing these guys around?
It's just a different level of and then I think and then on the other side of the scale, my last one, then we'll move on. But you'll remember this too. This is like 3 years ago. We're at a celebrity golf tournament. Another video. Now we're talking about, it's not size, it's not strength, it's skill. 60-something-year-old Sugar Ray Leonard's in my group. You remember this? The whole thing is we're talking, he's going to do this thing where like he does his really fast hands like near my stomach. It wasn't near. He probably hit me with 10 to 12 punches in a 5, 6, 7 second period.
And you didn't even know it.
I had no idea, and the force of them.
Didn't get a chance to tighten up.
Nothing. Yeah. I tried. The force was so strong. I was leaning forward in the beginning. I ended up taking a step back because
and he was probably like on a 2 or 3 out of 10.
If that, he's smiling. Yeah. I've got this jackhammer going in my solar plexus. It hurt for like 5 days. He's in his 60s.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how the hell did Tommy Hearns take a couple of those to the liver every round and shrug it off?
Right. Roberto Duran.
Oh, my God.
Marvin Hagler. All those guys.
And so it makes you think about, like, the level these guys, we all know professional athletes are a different level than you.
Right.
Of course we know that. It is truly, no joke, it is truly almost superhuman who they are compared to average Joe, Jason, Chris, and Dave. So Micah Parsons is getting Aaron Donald out of retirement. Keep an eye on that. We'll get to these NBA notes real quick as well. Also, what's hot, what's not. We'll go streaking before we get to the final hour of the program next.
The Alan Styles Show.
But it's very simple. Jonathan Kuminga is sitting there saying, y'all wasted my time for 4 years. Now I'm going to waste your time. I'm going to waste your time now. You thought that your time was more valuable than my time.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint
joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
The Hagen Oaks Cutting Edge Putter Fitting Studio offers you more technology, more choices, and more service. Hagen Oaks wants to be your go-to total golf game fitter. With $30,000 worth of state-of-the-art technology ready for your fitting, Hagen Oaks will help you make your best putting stroke while finding the best putter design, shape, hosel, length, and loft for your game. Schedule your fitting at the Hagen Oaks Player Performance Studio by calling 916-808-2531. That's 808-2531 for more.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, by his standards, Lawrence Butler isn't having the kind of season he expected, but still, Lawrence is just 25, and he's only played the equivalent of 2.5 seasons in the minor leagues. And now he's on a pace to become the first athletic since Coco Crisp back in 2013 to go 20-20, 20 homers and 20 stolen bases.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge.
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
What's hot and what's not. Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
I'll tell you who's hot. Our teachers. They're awesome. And we want
hot for teacher?
Hot for teacher. You're dang right. Tomorrow, 8465 Elk Grove Boulevard, obviously in Elk Grove. That's the Walmart there. From 9 a.m. to 2, our street team will be out there, and you can come support the Utes going to school by bringing in backpacks and stuff. Any and all helps. Highlighters, Post-its, whiteout, mechanical pencils or pens, composition notebooks or college ruling, binders, folders, pencil pouches, glue sticks, colored pencils. Any and all are appreciated. So you know what? It's worth any of the money you spend if you've got it. Go grab a backpack, fill it with stuff, drop it off.
Help the kids.
Help the children. Also, apparently through August 31st, they're not paying us for this, but I have a question. Arby's, who I have a tortured relationship with. I love Arby's, but too expensive. But now you can get a regular shake with any purchase. Okay. There is an Arby's directly on the way to my house that I pass every single day.
Oh, interesting.
So, but a couple of things. One, are they going to screw me? Like, what if I want to get like the 2 beef and cheddar deal or whatever? Can I still do the shake, or do I do that be regular price? But then the flavors they're offering are chocolate, vanilla, and Jamocha.
Okay.
Jamaican mocha. What is the J in mocha? Why is it not just mocha? And what's the difference between mocha and Jamocha?
Is Jamocha a brand?
Scott Jamocha?
Jamocha Russell. What is Jamocha? It's been apparently
Jamocha almond fudge, right? But what is Jamocha?
I thought that was just mocha almond fudge.
Isn't there Jamocha almond fudge?
Well,
maybe Chris is right. Maybe there's.
It says here Jamocha is a chocolate and coffee flavored milkshake developed by Arby's.
Oh,
I didn't know that. I could have sworn I've seen Jamocha elsewhere.
Yeah.
What is Jamocha?
The term combines Java, coffee, and mocha. But isn't mocha also
That's what
coffee?
I thought. I thought mocha was like chocolatey coffee. I thought mocha was like coffee with some like hot chocolate.
Creating a profile that is chocolatey coffee-y treat.
So what is it? Right. So again, what is the difference between mocha and Jamocha that one is sold at Arby's?
No, can't be.
Because it's saying a mocha.
Jamocha other place. Like, doesn't Baskin Robbins have like a Jamocha almond fudge or something?
I thought so, but it says
maybe they're paying off the Arby's.
Arby's started. Oh, Jamocha versus Mocha, which, by the way, great boxing match in the 80s. Well, these two beverages do contain the same flavor profile. It's about all they have in common. Mocha is made from a combination of milk, espresso, and chocolate syrup. The espresso gives it a very high amount of caffeine, also more commonly served as a warm beverage than a cold drink. Furthermore, mocha is regularly flavored with baking spices like nutmeg, cinnamon, and star anise. Jamocha is a milkshake. That's one of the biggest differences. It's never served warm and is always made from ice cream and flavoring syrup. Also, Jamocha is made using instant coffee that's added to chocolate syrup, so the caffeine count and coffee flavor will be a lot less intense. The calories, however, are a lot higher. So for example, Jason, and then we'll close this off. If you wanted to make it at home, you need 4 tablespoons of instant coffee, 2 cups of whole milk, 2 tablespoons of granulated white sugar, 3 cups of vanilla ice cream, full fat, please. 5 tablespoons of chocolate syrup for an additional for garnish, and some whipped cream, or as they call it in England, squirty cream.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my final question would be...
yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, that's a lot of calories. Calories. But I would say this. Why not serve a hot Jamocha? Doesn't that sound great? I would drink a hot Jamocha. It says it's always served cold. It's a milkshake. Why not? Could you have Jamocha flavored?
Isn't a mocha hot?
It is. Mocha is almost always.
It could be iced.
I would say this.
Iced.
I would try a mocha milkshake, and I would try a hot cup of Jamocha.
Just to try it.
You look like you could use a hot cup of Jamocha.
That's right. Also, both sound really good as French toast flavors.
Now I will eat some Jamocha French toast.
Right? But would you put syrup on it or just whipped cream? Or maybe chocolate syrup?
Whipped cream and maybe like some chocolate shaving.
Yeah. Ooh.
Sprinkles.
You want to get real fat? Let's get real fat. Jamocha or mocha French toast, Texas toast, please. Whipped cream, garnished with warmed in the microwave.
Magic Shell.
Reese's, that's not a bad idea, but Reese's peanut butter syrup. So you got peanut butter, chocolate, French toast, whipped cream. I'm so hungry. My wife said to me yesterday, the reason why I talk about food so much on the show is that I don't eat before the show. Or during the show. I basically fast. I'm in the intermittent fasting right now.
I don't know. I think if you ate before, you'd still.
Yeah, so I don't think maybe not as much though. Don't we talk about food more when we're hungry?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's hot? Chris?
Oh, yeah. We still got to do that.
Jeez.
Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
Last night he had 5 hits, 4 extra base hits, 3 home runs, also had a leadoff home run. No other catcher in Major League Baseball history has accomplished all 4 of those in a single game.
There you go, Shea.
Wow.
Shea?
Stadium. Shea. No.
Cunningham.
Shane Cunningham. Doesn't work. Is there any more Mount Shaymores? Shea Stadium, Shea Langoliers. O'Shea Jackson, the real name of Ice Cube.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Okay, there you go. There's our Mount Shaymore. All right.
O'Shea Jackson, who is in the worst movie ever,
That's
War of
what.
the Worlds.
That's what we're. Yeah, I'm seeing more and more reviews about that one. How come? Okay, I'm not. I love Ice Cube. I do.
But
no, I'm just asking a question. How come he never gets it? How come nobody? How come you? I've never heard Ice Cube sold out. It's just a cash grab for him now.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how is he immune from that? I'm not saying that should be the case. I love Ice Cube. I just wonder how he's avoided it.
Does get like flack for making like kid movies. I remember
Does
when that
he?
was. I remember when that was a thing.
I mean,
but it wasn't much.
My entire experience with Ice Cube growing up was not kid movies. He was saying far from it, saying real tough things. And then
tough things that needed to be heard.
And then it somehow morphed into TNT, very funny. It's like, wait, what? You're doing comedies? You're the Family Guy now?
He's got a small part in the show, The Studio, where he is hilarious. And it kind of talks about that, like selling out type of thing.
His whole image, though, man, like even when he was Doughboy in
Boys in the Hood.
Thank you. Was just like, he's a badass dude, like straight up. And then he was like the dad of 5 on. He's like, is Ice Cube the closest thing we have to a modern day Clark Griswold when it comes to family movies? Because he's done those movies.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's actually really good. I didn't have that on the bingo card. Well, who's not?
The Nationals, who the A's beat. They are the first team in Major League Baseball history to have a 4-game span in which they allowed 80 or more hits, 50 or more runs, and 10 or more home runs.
Yikes.
It's not great.
Yikes.
Yeah, yikes is right. Go up to Ice Cube and tell him he's sold out. That's why no one says anything about it. That's a fair point, John, on the chat. Let's go streaking.
He beat a Devo.
It's time to go streaking.
He beat Devo.
He makes dough, but don't call him Doughboy.
Don't call him Doughboy. This ain't no motion picture.
It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking. All right. Dave's streak is at 1.
Yeah.
My streak is at 3. Chris's streak is at 10.
That's a lot.
Well,
and you tried to jinx it.
Because you both picked the same player, I will wait on that for a moment. I took Junior Caminero of the Tampa Bay Rays. He got it 4 times. He got 1 hit. So now I'm at 4.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's gotten interesting yet.
No.
I'd say it's piqued interest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you took Nick Kurtz, as did Chris.
Yes.
So you were trying
I picked Nick Kurtz, and Dave happened to have picked the same person.
Yeah.
It's Operation Piggyback.
Well, Nick Kurtz got it 4 times in that game with all those hits, and Nick Kurtz got 3 hits.
Oh, I'm the smartest man in the world.
So Dave, you're at 2. I'm at 4. Chris is at 11.
That is really interesting.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
So,
well, as always, we get out of the way if it's double digits. Chris, who are you going with?
Well, seeing with who's not hot with the Nationals, I'm going to take Brent Rooker.
Dave, are you going to follow suit?
It's funny. Before I came into the show, remember I told you I was going to, regardless of what Chris did, I was going to take Brent Rooker today.
You did say that.
I'm sticking with that. I'm taking Brent Rooker.
Okay. And I am going to take from the Toronto Blue Jays, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
I wanted to pick him, but I picked him like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, sorry. There was a caller there, and then he wasn't.
Here you go.
Here we go.
Here we go, Nat.
Coming up next, we got some NBA notes to get to still. And what do we expect from the Raiders?
Their first game's tomorrow, preseason.
2025 season starts tomorrow. We have an official Burf alert in the chat. Gather, put your crayons down. We're going to talk Raiders, and we're going to do it right after this.
The Drive Guys.
Somebody from the 916, Whitey. Tell me the last time we had an athletic front court. JK and Keegan Murray, a top 10 power forward, small forward combo. You buying that? No, you can. Why you give me that 10? I mean, let's slow down. He's not even here yet. Right. He doesn't even play here.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, Zoe Saldana. Welcome to T-Mobile. Here's your new iPhone 16 on us.
Thanks. And here's my old phone to trade in.
You don't need a trade-in. When you switch to T-Mobile, we'll give you a new iPhone 16. Plus, we'll help you pay off your old phone up to $800, and you still get to keep it.
There's always a trade-in.
Not right now at T-Mobile.
I feel like I have to give you something in return for karma.
That's okay.
I don't really have much in my purse. Oh, let's see. Juice box. I'm a mom.
I'm good. Seriously.
Let me check. Oh, hot sauce. Take it.
Really, I'm fine.
Oh, I have raisins, a balloon, sweet one sack. I've got cupcakes in the car.
Switch to T-Mobile. Get a new iPhone 16 with Apple Intelligence on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your phone up to $800.
With 24 monthly bill credits, new line, $100 per month on Experience Beyond. Finance agreement $829.99 and qualifying boarding. For well qualified, plus tax and $10 connection charge. Pay out via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. See T-Mobile.com.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Top 100 teacher and PGA Master Professional Kelly Stenzel offers some short game rules in Golf Magazine. 1. Stay still while putting. 2. Lean into chips with weight slightly forward during the shot. 3. For less distance, use a shorter swing and narrower stance. 4. Hit the ground to get true launch. Make a divot to get the ball in the air. 5. To hit a great bunker shot, dig your feet into the sand. 6. Swing length controls natural speed. Swing and stroke should be relatively equal back and through in size and rhythm. 7. Pivot for pitches so the club head glides underneath the ball, launching it high with spin. 8. Write it down. Calibrate your short game and put it on paper. Having some basic guidelines and a plan for your short game can make a huge difference without having to always rely on feel. Look for the full story at golf.com. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Averyana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your home for Kings basketball for over 25 seasons.
Hammer time thrown down by the league. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
What should we do, Bob? All right. There's a lot of stuff that has happened since the break. A lot. How do I pronounce this? As in the football? You said soccer. Sauger.
Sauger.
Good morning.
Sauger.
I just wanted to give you the respect of pronouncing it correctly. It looks like it's spelled Sauger, and I didn't want to do that. So, good morning, Sauger.
No.
Welcome in. Sauger, can you hold on? Hey, hold on. Dude, I was at dinner last night. I forgot to tell you this, guys. I'm at dinner last night at the McCooney I was telling you about with our friend. And as I'm getting up, so there's a guy, Sauger, I'll get right to you. There's a guy sitting to the table behind us that I noticed with his two daughters, I think, in the 10s, 11s, 12s, whatever. They're eating it. And I noticed this guy because when he sat down, he's like, I'll sit where I want because I'm paying for it. And everyone's laughing. Like, cool dad-daughter moment. And I'm obviously prone to those right now. As my friend and I are getting up, he says to me, Dave, did you order any of those rolls with turkey sausage? It was turkey sausage guy.
Turkey. It was him?
Yes, it was him.
Wow.
Yes. So we talked for a while. It was awesome. It was who is that? Come on.
It's D's.
No, it's we know who it is though. He calls in all the time. I don't know why I'm blanking, but yeah, I saw turkey sausage.
Nice.
Sorry. All right. The floor is yours, Sauger. I apologize, but you reminded me of that. Go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
Oh, no worries. Honestly, I've actually reached out to you on Twitter before about when you were golfing in Europe and stuff. Honestly, I told you I've listened to you, and I think Jason on when you were doing the midnight, or was that before?
That was no. Jason had a much better time slot. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, I've been meaning to reach out for what has been a decade, and I remember the number, and I honestly didn't even know if it was going through. But my question was, what are your thoughts on, getting back into the swing of the NBA season? What are your feelings on any rotation that you would like? Do you think we need Westbrook and to get rid of Carter, or what was it they wanted us to trade Carter or
Saric or Monk?
Yeah. Do you think any of that is valid? Because I know, you're always one of the closest people in the scene. I don't think it is, but obviously having Russell would be crazy for a fan aspect. But yeah, I just always love hearing your and Jason's thoughts about rotation. Obviously the whole Fox thing happened yesterday, and people are, kind of getting off their rocker about all that. I'm just glad to talk to you, dude, and just wanted your thoughts. So appreciate everything, man.
Appreciate you, Sauger. Thank you. Very nice call. Very, very sweet thing to say. I don't think we need Westbrook. I think it's a
add-on.
Yeah. Accoutrement or whatever. And you and I talked about it yesterday. In a perfect world, I think DeMar DeRozan would be your sixth man, or so you could bring, whether it's DeRozan or you could bring DeRozan and Monk off the bench. But that also depends on whether or not they get Kuminga. I think Sabonis is a lock. I think Schroeder is a lock. I think Keegan is a lock. I think Levine is a lock. Did I say Levine twice? I don't think I did. So probably DeRozan is a lock too. But would I like to see? Would it be interesting to see the rookie kid get in there and see what he can do on the floor and bring in that? Imagine bringing Monk and DeRozan off the bench for scoring help high.
Right.
Yeah, two guys.
Pretty elite level right there.
Very elite level. Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you for the call, Sutter.
So what else all happened during the break?
Dude, there's a lot of stuff. Remember the meeting at the Mound at Bull Durham?
Yeah.
They were dealing with a lot of crap.
Yeah.
So we started the show, for those of you just joining us, we had an all station meeting yesterday in which Chris did a presentation. And afterwards they fed us. There was a Caesar salad, there were different assorted sandwiches, there were wraps, not like, hey, I'm glad to hear you say. No, like There was with a W, like wrap sandwiches. There was cookies, whatever. Anyway,
fruit.
So during the break, Jason says to me, because we were talking about, I was saying how hungry I was earlier. He says, "Hey, there's still food left over." I was like, Well, I was Roadrunner. And then as I'm leaving, I thought you were doing a bit, but you're not. You said, "I just had one of the wraps. There's a leftover wrap." I thought, well, that sounds good. But you said it had been left out.
Yeah, it was sitting in the kitchen. Out, not
out.
In the fridge, yeah.
So you have a wrap that very conceivably could have been left out since yesterday around 10 a.m.
Oh, I guess so, maybe.
And at the very probably best was left out because those things were out, I think they got there around 11. We didn't start eating till like 1-ish. Then they were out after that. Then they were put in the fridge maybe overnight and then brought back out this morning. I'm just saying, look, I'm sure it's fine, but I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fat pig. I wouldn't have done it. How are you feeling?
Great so far.
You want some fruit?
I didn't see the fruit. I saw you have the fruit there. The fruit must have been in the fridge. I don't know that this was ever put in the fridge.
You want some?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I didn't eat all of it, but I was like, a little something sounded good. I go, that wrap looks good.
Yeah.
I'll give it a whirl.
Would you mind? I wouldn't mind updates throughout the day if something happens.
If something happens,
if something happens, I'm going to assume everything's going to be okay.
Is there still any left there?
So I didn't see any sandwiches or anything. The only thing I saw, I didn't see anything out. You're talking about in the break room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see anything out when I went down there.
You went the next break.
Maybe Cindy put it back in because all I saw, I opened up the fridge and I saw the big bowl of fruit.
It wasn't in the fridge. It was to the right. There was
the only thing
of sandwiches.
The only thing that was on that table.
You want me to do some investigation real quick?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, the only thing that was on that table. Hey, would you bring that bag on the table? Because I forgot. There's
corn.
There's Slough House corn that what's his face brought in.
Jake?
No, he shares a name with somebody else. John Jacobs.
That's what he said.
Oh, you said sorry. I thought you said Jake.
I did.
But is that his nickname?
Well,
yeah. I didn't know, honestly. It's not JJ? Okay. So he brought it in. Nice of him. I was actually because I think there's like 4 ears left. I was just going to bring it up for us since you haven't grabbed any, have you?
No.
Yeah. So anyways, I brought the fruit up. All right. And hello, everybody. And then our office manager, the one that runs the building, does all the cool stuff, Cindy, was in there. And breaking news, they're taking all our coffee makers out.
Oh, why?
Because we're getting new ones.
Okay.
Keurigs.
Wow. For you coffee drinkers.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Don't you have a Keurig at home?
Yeah, but it's only used in emergencies. I only use it if I'm having, like, somebody needs a quick cup of coffee. It's left over. Right? Can you imagine an office full of people Keuriging? Like, that's a lot of them pods.
Oh, I don't know how those work.
Yeah, you put it in the thing and you pull the thing down. It brews through the pod, and then you throw the pod out.
Gotcha. And so it's a 1-serving pod?
Yeah, one. And then it's gone, and then it ends up on some fish or something in the ocean.
Got it.
I mean, I'm not Greenpeace or nothing, but I care.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I feel like like I said, in England, we got the one you just hit the button of the thing and it brews the thing. We have hundreds of those a day. We can get that one. I priced it out and everything. I mean, it's not cheap, but good morning. You're on the air with Jason Ross.
Hey, this is Ishmael.
Ishmael, how are you? Hey, thank you, Chris.
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. Hold on real quick. All right, so Ishmael, I'll get to you in just a second.
This happened twice.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm not trying to be rude, but there's a lot of crap going on right now, man. Chris, you're back up. You went downstairs to do some investigating because Jason went down. There was a platter of sandwiches. I went down a minute later. There was no platter of sandwiches, but there was fruit.
I think they got all thrown out. The fruit's in the refrigerator. But I saw no sandwiches out. I saw no sandwiches in the refrigerator.
Was there any yellow tape or people in like full bodysuits? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Jason's gut right now is like, oh, my God, help me. Prepare yourself.
Where'd they go? There were a lot of them.
I think it was like, oh, these aren't good anymore. We'd better toss them. Or maybe not, dude.
Let me send an email out.
You're going to send an
Are you
email
really?
out?
Hey,
No, I will send out who I think.
no. Hey, can you CC us in it, please?
Yes.
Okay, I want to follow this email chain. You're going to be
What if someone took all the sandwiches?
like Chris Farley and Billy Madison?
Yeah.
They're just sitting out back, just pounding sandwiches. You're going to be fine, dude.
Okay. Ishmael.
Oh, yeah. Ishmael, I'm sorry. We had to deal with that. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, no, serious business. No problem at all.
Yeah.
So, just going off a point you were saying earlier about sort of the negativity from the team relative to the on the team, I think people are going to be sort of surprised, maybe nationally, because there's just there's still a lot of good players on the team. So we're going to win games by osmosis. There's going to be games where, teams just can't live with Levine. They can't live with Sabonis. They're going to go off. They're going to get their numbers. But the actual construction of the team in terms of playing like winning basketball consistently and playoff basketball, still a bunch of square pegs and round holes. We're still missing a lot of the same stuff we've been missing for a while. And I think it's been very detrimental to Keegan Murray's development. Like, if you could design a team to sort of stifle his development in his career, you would ask him to, hey, take an outsized defensive burden for, 3 straight years, be played out of position, and have a series, like a career record of 9 plays run for you your entire career, and be like the 5th option scoring. So I think, what we should be doing is maximizing those guys. I don't think that's going to happen because we're stuck with these contracts. But again, Scott Perry, main objective was have a good draft. I think he had a good draft, so we'll take it from there.
Okay. Let me ask you something. You know what they say about the NBA season is you win 27, you lose 27. It's what you do with the other 28 that matters. Now, I agree with you. They're going to win 27 because of the what you just said. They do have talent, and there's going to be nights when DeRozan or Levine or multiple guys go off. Then there's going to be they lose 27 because as you said, it's a mishmash of talent. But those other 28, how do you see those going?
So I think that depends on how they want to lean with this team. If they lean on, DeRozan and Levine and these guys just being, the main guys night in, night out, we've seen even those guys in their younger years, if they're the anchors of a team, there's a pretty hard ceiling of what you can do. But if we mix in the roster with some athleticism, with some guys that can run, some energy, some legs, get Nick Clifford some minutes, get Keegan Murray more involved.
Not that kind of energy. Sorry.
Go
ahead. You said energy, dude.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Keep going.
But it is something that we've been sorely missing. So if we have a rotation where we mix in the young and the old, and DeRozan can agree to a sort of reduced role and just be a killer off the bench, which I don't see happening. But if in an ideal world he was able to do that, then yeah, I think like us being a low end Western Conference playoff team, that's not like a stop the presses thing. It's just the outlook is pretty bleak because of, again, the age profiles and the salaries on the team. But the roster night in, night out, it's not terrible. Like, we're not like the Wizards or something. But if you're a Wizards fan, everyone's 19 years old. You can be optimistic.
Right.
And again, we should not be trading future picks for Jonathan Kuminga. I'm very hard against that. Even a protected pick, because that locks up multiple years of picks. Hard pass on that.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. We got to get to the Raiders, but Mitch has been holding patiently. Mitch, good morning. You're on with Christopher Laud.
Well, it's actually good afternoon. How we doing, Carmichael?
No, you called us.
It's morning.
It's morning. You're in New Jersey, but you called us, Mitchell. Okay, and it's morning here.
No problem.
Okay,
you're right.
All right. We're good. We're good. I'm sorry I yelled.
Best Coast.
The West Coast favors the sports people, especially the starting time. Hey, first of all, I would eat that wrap. Give the smell test. Have you ever bought coffee when I use hazel creamer? Once in a while, I don't do this often. If I don't feel like finish it, like most of it, I'll put it in the refrigerator and for the next day. My wife said that's pretty disgusting.
Hold on, I use hazelnut creamer, but I actually when I on a Sunday, I'll make a big pot of coffee, and I'll leave the hazelnut. I just leave it out, so that way, because when you pour cold hazelnut creamer in your coffee, it brings the temperature down, right? So I'll leave the hazelnut. It'll be out for 2-3 hours. I'm fine with that, but the smell test, I don't know. I don't like the smell test. Number one. Number two, somebody brought up a great point, which is you ever have somebody say, hey, do you want this? If not, I'm just going to throw it out. Well, why do I want something you're about to throw out? That's not a good offer.
Unless it's money.
Yeah.
Unless it's money.
Good point right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
All right. Well, thank you, Mitch.
Yeah. Smell test. Smelled fine.
Exactly. We just got an invite to something, Jason.
We, meaning you?
Well, I think it's us. What are you doing September 25th? Chris, you're going to want to look too. I know Chris is in, dude. Would either of you like to participate in the second annual? It's an eating contest. Both of you crinkled your lips a little bit like, would you de-crinkle it all? If I told you that eating contest, looks like Jason's taking a guess here.
These are some things that would make me, okay.
Thursday, September 25th at 2 p.m. You will be sitting alongside the CEO of the company as one of the participants, as you will see exactly how many.
Wait, before you say it, is it we're trying to eat as many, or it's a taste testing thing?
Oh no, it says it's an eating contest. Okay,
go ahead.
Jim Boy's Tacos.
Oh.
An audible. Oh, see, the problem is I love Jim Boy's Tacos. I'm the worst eating contest guy. I
think I'd eat two.
That's what I'm saying. I can't eat fast. I savor.
Yeah, and I don't want to eat 8. I don't want to.
I don't either.
This is our way into like, hey, Mr. Jim Boy.
Mr. Boy.
That is true. The CEO will be there.
We would
great guy to be friends with.
We would like to make a burrito, taco, something.
Yes.
To be named after.
Show us your secrets.
Yeah.
Also, I've got a listener breakfast coming up.
Final results. The winner of today's Jim Boy eating contest with a final total of 3 is CEO
James Boy.
Yeah.
I can eat 4.
Well, there's a variable we're missing, guys, which is how long. Is it 10 minutes? Is it an hour? If it's an eating contest, I'll tell you this much. Here's what they should do. If it's an eating contest that goes from like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., I might have a shot. Because I will house some Jim Boy's Tacos.
Graze.
But that's exactly right. I will graze me some Jim Boy's Tacos. Also, by the way, flipping CEOs there.
Yeah.
You know those tacos are going to be top notch.
So yes. The CEO invited us?
No. One of the ladies, the PR firm people, whatever. Last year's participants included ABC 10's Mark S. Allen, Fox 40's Gary Gelfand, Wake Up Calls Kevin, is it Gwen? It's the one that's spelled like Nguyen, but it's not. Nguyen. Isn't that Win? Sorry, I just want to get it right. Sac Biz Journal's Chris Campbell. Sorry.
Wow. Might have won the whole thing.
I don't mean any disrespect, but like, hey, come out and see. Like, are there groupies? Are there Sac Biz Journal? Yeah. Maybe there are. That's Chris Campbell. I'm going. And hey, old friend Judy Farah from Comstock Magazine, former PD at KFBK. Her daughter Alyssa is on The View. So there were some legit celebrities there. I'll throw an elbow at Marcus Allen. I'm not going to lie. Love him, but this is competition. Gary Gelfand's going to suck at it because you can't talk and eat. So I love you, G. That's just, come on. Shut up, Chris. You're making it seem like that was mean. I'm just saying, man. We'll figure that out off.
Which participating location?
It is
one on Arden.
It's in Elk Grove.
Oh.
Between Mark S. Allen, Gary Gelfand, Kevin Gwynn, Chris Campbell, and Judy Farah, who do you guys think won? I have the winner.
Campbell.
I'm going to say Allen.
Allen Styles?
Mark S. Allen.
Mark S. Allen? We have a correct answer. The man who doesn't age, ladies and gentlemen, former FM 102 DJ, host of Scratch and so much more, Mark S. Allen, where the S stands for super good eater in Gym Boys contests.
Does it say how many he ate?
No.
Because I think I could beat Mark S. Allen.
That's what I'm saying. If Mark won it, if he won it, he's probably in surgery. What? Come on. Come on, Mark. What over under, guys? Let's say it's five.
Hi, it's Mark.
Mark, it's Dave. It's Carmichael Dave. You're on the air. Hi. Sorry to do this to you. How are you?
That's okay. I'm good.
How are you, brother?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
What are we talking about?
Okay.
Hi, first-time caller, long time.
I won, but in case anyone's wondering, remember I told you Whitey Gleason, talking to Jason, Mark, remember I told you Whitey Gleason was my 7th grade I won my first ever radio prize. Sorry to do this, Mark. I won my first ever radio prize from FM 102's Mark S. Allen.
Nice.
It was while I was folding papers for my Sacramento Bee paper route, and I won a pair of tickets to see Tony Lopez versus John Molina at
That's
Arco
a great
Arena.
prize.
Mark, and I've never said thank you, Mark, so thank you.
Today's the day.
No, you're very welcome. I just love everything one antique after another. Sacramento Bee, physical media printed on paper. Mark S. Allen. Yes, the antiques keep rolling out.
Well, look, dude. You're a
You
legend.
called in on a phone.
What was
a
it?
live person.
It was like 966-1025. Is that what it was? 766-1025, right?
Your official hip hop and R&B party station.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
The legend Mark S. Allen, and I apologize to barge in on you. I was just sent an invite we were talking about to the Gym Boys taco eating competition that is September 25th from our dear friend Tracy.
And you're the champ.
And you're the defending champ. So we're just doing a quick...
You know, despite all rumors, I have an appetite. No one eats tacos like I eat tacos.
You're a decorated champion. So what we did, Mark, is we're going to guess how many you ate, but the variable here is, do you remember how long the period was to eat?
No, but I believe it was all timed out with what's their anniversary? 70th? So maybe it was 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Okay, all right, real quick, guys. Now we know 7 minutes. Mark S. Allen won the whole thing. Mark, am I keeping you?
Wait, are you going to ask me how many tacos I ate?
Yeah, but we want to guess. We want to guess first.
But I don't know that I remember.
Oh.
I'm going to, hey, can I use a lifeline?
Yes.
Can I call someone?
Yes. We'll wait. We'll wait.
You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm adding.
We'll wait. Chris, I'm sorry. I know we're over, but,
This is worth it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like, but, one of these things is that, if we said, Mark, you ate 5, he's like, no, I ate 22.
That's what, right.
Or it's like 22. No, I ate 5.
Well, we can still guess without, he's finding out. Okay, so in 7 minutes, we're assuming 7 minutes. I think he ate 6.
I'm going to stick with 5. I feel like that's low, but
I think 7.
One taco a minute. Yeah. And by the way, Jim
I'm
Boy's,
assuming those come with.
I think we're on 3-way now. Mark, are you on hold, brother?
Lettuce and that cheese on the side, on the shell.
Yes, you have the shell, you have the meat, you have the special Jim Boy's cheese.
Yeah.
A tomato on it?
Hey, gentlemen, my dear friend, Tracy Rockefeller Cusack, who organized the Jim Boys event. She can answer these questions.
Is she with us right now?
And you're live on the air. She's been informed.
Tracy, hello. It's Dave and Jason and Chris. Good morning. Sorry to barge in on you like this. How are you?
No worries. I'm always ready to talk tacos.
Okay, so we were doing this thing, and we appreciate Mark, ever the professional,
respecting the champion.
The champion, you're right. The champion, Mark S. Allen, defending. By the way, also in the history of the Jim Boys taco eating competition, has never lost.
Yes, true.
We wanted to know two things, Tracy. Number one, how long was the period allowed to eat these tacos? And number two, what was Mark's, how many tacos did he eat? Yeah.
Well, here's how it went. So last year, Jim Boy's was celebrating 70 years in business. So it was the first person to finish 7 of their famous ground beef tacos. At the time, it was who finishes first, and it got really, really close between Marcus Allen, the fire chief in Folsom, which was Ken Casano, and also Benji, who was at the Sacramento Bee, who is now at KVIE. And so it was really, really close, and Mark had to lick his plate. He had to lick the lettuce and lick the Parmesan cheese in order to win, because it came down to those crumbs.
Okay, so but do you happen to this? I would not expect you to have. Do you have a rough time? But before she answers, by the way, okay, 7 minutes. Or no, it was 7 tacos. Yeah. I'm gonna say he ate them in 9.5 minutes.
Okay. Sounds
Tracy,
good.
do we have an idea?
I would say it was closer to about 5. But
Whoa, Mark, what was your strategy?
I'm telling you, I like my tacos. As I recall, though, I went with the Nathan's hot dog. Pretty much the tactics in every great eating competition: douse it in water, get the hot carbohydrates loosened up and lubed up, as it were.
Wow.
Impressive.
Well, look, I love the both of you, and thanks for being good sports, because we really wanted answers to this. Tracy, I got your text. That's what sparked this whole thing. As I understand, it also says the CEO will be there. I know he has a real name, but we're referring to him as James Boy, or as you may know, Jim. He will be there, and I will get in contact with you to see if we can have a participant. And for no other reason, I mean, obviously love to see you, love to see Judy if she's back. Really always love seeing Mark, but I think Jim Boy's tacos are the best.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and the CEO of Jim Boy's is actually the grandson of Jim Boy. And Mark, just a shout out, Tamara Berg at K3A just said she's in and she wants to beat you this year. So she's going to start practicing right here, right now.
Dude, she is fierce.
So,
business.
Mark, just real quick, I actually knew this last night. I didn't want to say anything. I called Tammy, and she, by the way, for this, referred to as T-Berg. She said, and I quote, that DJ has way past his time and doesn't stand a chance.
Whoa.
Your thoughts?
Was she talking about me?
Yes.
Oh, no, I concur with her completely.
All right.
Damn straight.
He does everything, including the former host of Scratch, which was seen on Channel 10 here when I was in high school. The one, the only Marcus Allen. Tracy as well. Thank you both so much for being good sports, and we'll get back to you.
Awesome to talk to you guys. Don't forget my nationally syndicated show. Take a look. I got my plug-in.
You got weapons coming out, right? Or is it out?
No, I've got a new movie called Don't Answer that has its world premiere in Hollywood on the 20th of this month, and then it hits theaters and streaming in September.
Oh, I was reading your Facebook differently. Would you come on at some point a little bit later and talk to us about that sometime in the next couple weeks?
You've got no idea. I will bring Jim Boy's tacos and come on and talk about that.
Love you both.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Thank you. All right. Bye. That was great.
That was awesome.
I love working in this town.
Yeah.
So anyways, either you in?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get back.
Mark's going to be tough.
Tammy.
Dude, when she said 5 minutes.
Right.
Because you're like 7 in 7 minutes.
What's
impossible.
He doing? Just is he dislocating his mouth, by the way, his jaw. All right. So look, bottom line is Raiders, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. When we get back, what's on deck brought to you by Jack's Decking and Railing right here on Sacktown Sports. But first, in order to be in one of these contests, Jason, you're gonna need.
What do you need?
You're gonna need to pound a few Jamocha shakes because you need to have that energy going if you're gonna be the king of the taco. Right now, I wouldn't say they're the king of the taco. What I would say is they're the king of being your second opinion partner. It's Carmichael Dave wanting to talk to you about my good friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Because look, you don't know what the heck it costs. Who would, unless you're in the HVAC business? How are you going to know how much an air conditioning repair or a new air conditioner or a new furnace, whatever, is going to cost? whether you're working with somebody or not. First off, you save yourself a lot of time just by going directly to American Energy, but we understand maybe you've worked with a company before. Maybe you got the little magnet on your wall. I don't know. Well, if you've already got a bid or you're getting a bid from them, all I'm asking you to do is call American Energy, let them send one of their peeps out for free to see what the problem is and give you their price. Worst case scenario, you're going to know that you're in the ballpark and you got a great deal. Best case scenario, and I can all but guarantee it, you're going to save money. All from a company that's been around since 1981 doing business in the greater Sacramento area. It's got an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 at AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy. Making the uncomfortable comfortable. 1 minute break. No flipping. We're right back with What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
The Alan Styles Show.
But it's very simple. Jonathan Kuminga is sitting there saying, y'all wasted my time for 4 years. Now I'm going to waste your time. I'm going to waste your time now. You thought that your time was more valuable than my time.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
It's taste on a whole new level at Sky River Casino. With 18 elevated restaurants, bars, and lounge destinations that include SR Prime Steakhouse, 32 Brews, Dragon Boat, and The Market. Just minutes from Sacramento, right off Highway 99 in Elk Grove. Join in the fun and experience the height of hospitality. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Visit skyriver.com today. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, by his standards, Lawrence Butler isn't having the kind of season he expected, but still, Lawrence is just 25, and he's only played the equivalent of 2.5 seasons in the minor leagues. And now he's on a pace to become the first athletic since Coco Crisp back in 2013 to go 20-20, 20 homers and 20 stolen bases.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is gonna be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
I don't think an ice cream eating contest is the way to go, Jason. You just have that would be fun to watch.
Would it?
Oh, think about it.
Torture.
Because every 3 minutes you've got one of the contestants going, ah! I heard if you hold your tongue to the roof of your mouth, it helps.
You heard that?
I heard it. Also, Chris, thank you. Our good friend John Jacobs downstairs Jake brought in a thing. This is the best corn in the world. Uh-huh. We've established this over the years. This is Slough House corn from Davis Ranch. By the way, you're welcome, Arby's and Jim Boys and Davis Ranch. We're just a plug fest today.
Yeah.
Hello. What's on Deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Well, hopefully some brand new endorsements. But,
yeah.
Also, we've got. It looked like I was wearing that bag for a second.
Giants baseball's on right now.
Is that live?
Yeah. First pitch coming up in a few moments.
We'll do it live.
We will do it live.
Giants got a big fat win yesterday, as did the A's.
Because Logie pitched.
Logie got 8 runs, 9 runs, 8 runs.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, could you save some for elsewhere?
That looks like a beautiful park.
It is. Yeah,
we got to go there.
I agree with you. Wouldn't it be great to be doing the show from there today?
Today, yes.
And then go eat. There's some signature sandwich in Pittsburgh.
Scrapple?
No, there is Scrapple, but it's not pit beef. That's Baltimore.
We have seats available.
we would not have a problem finding seats. Isn't that sad? Beautiful ballpark.
See? And everybody makes fun. Nobody goes to the A's do better than that.
Yeah, there's like a
percentage filled.
Look at all the Giants caps.
I know.
Right? Anyways, Giants getting ready to kick off. Orioles, Phillies, that first pitch.
Do you know that there's a bird?
An actual Baltimore Oriole.
What are your thoughts on Pittsburgh having every team black and yellow?
Let me tell you something.
Penguins, Steelers, Pirates.
Really like that. Okay. I actually do. And I think they're
the only one that I know of.
Did St. Louis do that with because they had the Cardinals and the Cardinals, right?
Right.
Yeah, but they also had the Blues.
It was weird when they were red.
I think that's actually really cool that they have
I guess the Kansas City Kings and the Kansas City Royals were same color, right?
Yeah, and they had Kings and Royals. Well, because the Kings were going to be the Royals. Well, they were the Royals in Cincinnati, but they couldn't be the Royals when they moved to Kansas City, so that's why they switched to Kings.
But what if you're just a Pirates fan and you wear like black and you like Steelers? No.
Well, because there's a chance of that, but then you're like, no, I'm a Pirates fan.
But it would probably say Pirates on your
But
gear.
now if you live in Pittsburgh, it's like you're covered for everything.
Yeah,
like
sport.
I would have a lot of clothing that would be black and yellow.
Yeah.
Which is it's a fine mix anyways.
Yeah. Goes with a lot of stuff.
Pittsburgh's a hell of a sport. Should Pittsburgh have a basketball team?
Maybe. I've not been to Pittsburgh. Have you been to Pittsburgh?
I was in Pittsburgh on a layover on my way to my choir trip in Washington, D.C.
Before or after the spelling bee?
That was after the spelling bee.
What song did you sing?
In the choir?
Mm-hmm. Or songs?
We sing songs, dude.
Have you thought about being in an adult choir?
I'll be honest with you. I thought about. I actually think it'd be kind of cool to be in a barbershop quartet.
Okay.
But then that sounds like one of those ideas that's fun in your head until you have to practice and do it.
Do you think you were a better singer when you were younger or now? Now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I'm better now. Because
in the car, in the shower?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe just your hearing's worse now.
That might be. Not that I'm not saying I'm a good singer. I'm saying though, but I know when I was younger, I think part of the reason I was in there is because I had a really deep voice, and then I could be like whatever, but I couldn't my voice had cracked, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. Should we start having karaoke on the show? Is that something we should visit? Just like karaoke Fridays. Maybe right before Friday Fun and Games, just do a week. Hey, Chris.
You're really trying to get YouTube to kick us off for a half hour.
Would we get booted for an instrumental, which is what karaoke is?
No.
So let me ask you this. Okay, here's a great question. Jason's gone one time, and you're like, you're on sex dating or whatever, and it's Friday, and we got 4 minutes left. I'm like, you know what, Chris? I'm gonna throw it on YouTube. I'm going to find, hey, you know what? Let's time it out. I'm going to do this karaoke song. And I just started singing here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how awkward would that get for you?
Very.
Yeah, I think we're 8. I think I would make him
sing.
Oh,
I am the only person, though, who has karaoke'd on the Carmichael Dave Show.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What'd
Who
you
else
get?
has? I lost a bet, so I had to sing Poker Face.
We had this on tape for a while.
Yeah.
He did, and if I remember correctly, you put effort into it. You didn't. You weren't just like poker face. He was going for it.
Well, it was a bet with Sean, and I said no half-assing it.
Right?
No, you got to be into it.
How'd you feel about your performance?
I think it got some good reviews.
I kind of remember this, and I just remember that Chris really tried, and it was
He tried his best.
Yeah, he did his best. We had fun.
Okay.
By the way, we got a walk and an Elliot Ramos hits, and now a fly ball to right field, which will be caught. That's enough to move the runner from second to third. That is Ramos. Men on first and third for the Giants with just one out. We'll keep you posted there. And when we come back, A's Nationals as well later today. Want to make sure we get that in for Trex Decking and Railing. And then tomorrow, Raiders.
Yeah.
Back in action.
Yeah.
The autumn wind, they say, is a Raider. What about the summer wind? Not really. Crosstalk with Alan Stiles. Celebrity birthdays next.
The Drive Guys.
From the 925, Braun has not lived up to his end of the bargain. Fake bubble ring is a joke. Is that Daryl Morey's burner? Would you want LeBron to join Sabonis to finish his career where he started? Kings fans, would they want LeBron right now? Right now.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
If your passion is bass fishing, only one radio show has the action, information, and excitement of your favorite outdoor sport. Ultimate Bass, hosted by Tournament Bass Pro and California Outdoor Hall of Famer Kent Brown, takes you live to where the fish are biting every Saturday morning. Only Ultimate Bass feeds your passion with the latest news, products, tips, and advice from the pros. Ultimate Bass with Kent Brown, Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. on Sacktown Sports 1140, part of SEP's Saturday Morning Outdoors.
Summer's flying by, and that back-to-school checklist, it's growing fast. New backpack? Check. School supplies? Check. Dentist appointment? Let's fix that. Kids Care Dental and Orthodontics is making it easy to cross dental checkups off your summer list fast, with priority scheduling for new patients and kid-friendly care that makes them smile. It's one less thing to worry about before fall. Call now or book online at kidscaredental.com. That's kidscaredental.com, because healthy smiles should be the easiest thing to check off your summer list.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
So, Alan, don't say anything yet because I want to test Chris on something. Before you came in a couple segments ago, we had the PR person, wonderful lady named Tracy, and, of course, Sacramento legend Marcus Allen on a three-way call, because Marcus Allen is the defending champion of the Jim Boy's taco eating contest, to which we were just invited to. I got a text. Chris, I asked Alan if he would participate if he got the invite in the Jim Boy's taco eating contest. I have a trivia question for you. Did Alan say he would, or he would pass?
I'm guessing Alan said no.
We have an incorrect answer.
Couldn't be more opposite.
Allen
Count me in, sign me up. These are some of the quotes. I won't let you
down.
Wow.
I've got to be in this.
I have to. Allen's whole thing now, I will quit all of my jobs for a shot at this.
Yeah.
You know, the CEO of
Mr. Boyd.
James Boyd, will also be out there. It's on the
Here's the
info.
problem, though.
What's that?
What time's the contest?
Oh, Alan can do two things. He
You
can
can
do
do
host
it.
a show.
I'll do it. Yeah.
What a
We'll
fight.
do it remote. It's actually perfect.
It's at 2 p.m.
I'm there.
You interview all the candidates that you're going to beat.
You do your show live from there, and then it ends it too. That's kismet. That's
like
YouTube
this is what we're talking about. These are layups.
Yeah.
These are layups.
But
man.
on your end of it, you're holding up the bargain. You could do this. You can
7. Is it speed? If it's speed,
well, it's
we don't know. With the last time it was how fast can you eat 7 tacos?
Yeah, 7 tacos. Yeah,
I feel more confident with that.
Yeah.
Than
the
volume. The most.
But you also don't know who. Here's who you'd be going up against.
Okay, who?
Marquez Allen, last year's defending. He's by the way, has yet to lose one of these.
Yes. What's his time? What's the? Can I get? Is there film?
She said it was. Didn't she say it was like in 3 minutes? 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
That's
Fox 40's Gary Gelfand. Wake Up Calls Kevin Nguyen.
This is light work.
Chris Campbell of Sac Biz Journal, dude.
Is this all media people?
Not the big hammer yet.
Yeah, all.
Is this a media thing?
Comstock magazine editor Judy Farah, mother of Alyssa Farah, who's on The View.
So I don't have to worry about any
Joey Chestnuts. No.
Oh,
media people.
But Tamara Berg.
Tammy Berg is in.
Line it up. Line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Ocho.
Final question then. How on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you?
He said he won't let you down.
Yeah.
I'm about an 8 because I haven't seen tape on Mark.
About an 8? I feel like he's
Marcus
dropping.
Allen is 71 years old and has been through multiple.
Then line it up, man. And how much you win? Huh?
I think you get you get free tacos.
You're the defending champ.
You get to rub elbows with the CEO of Gym Boys.
Talk about it for a year.
Good guy to have in your Rolodex.
Exactly. Now that rolls into an endorsing. Let's go.
How you thinking?
Get me in here, Dave.
We have been invited. If we bridge this to an Alan Styles invite, would you allow us to come up? Because it's all fun and games to talk.
Yeah.
Would you allow us to construct and agree upon before the contest a punishment if you do not win that you would have to carry out? Won't be physical. It's not going to cost you anything.
Just literally,
we
can't
want
win.
winners.
Yeah, this is winners only. We don't lose.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Alan is the best option on his show.
Oh, that's an excellent point.
You think yellow in there?
I think Kyle would have a pretty good chance at
It's
it.
a really good point. What? Okay. Oh,
maybe we have a competition.
We have a satellite competition.
Who qualifies?
We have a qualifier.
I'm not doing it twice.
I'm
not doing it twice. You
welcome
put
to
me
the
in
competition, Kyle.
You can get Kyle in it too, but I'm not doing a semifinal.
Breaking news.
Crazy.
Yeah. Do you have the sounder there?
Semifinal. Do you know who I am?
He doesn't even listen to anybody else, does he?
No.
Who?
You.
No.
Kyle said he would crush Alan.
Well, then run it. Line it up.
September 25th.
The Alan Styles show will be there.
I think Kyle would beat me. I felt very, very confident.
It's about speed.
Are
man.
you saying you would not do a qualifier with Kyle for the spot on your own show?
No.
He wants to beat him on the day. With the day.
See, how embarrassing would this be if he said, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And then gets to game time and 3 tacos in. Oh, my tummy doesn't feel well. I can't do the rest of
Yeah,
this.
I'm used to eating vegan or whatever.
I actually got the Vegas odds. Kyle's the favorite.
I agree with you because Kyle. Hey, here, I already know the answer to this question. Can you hear me? Hey, Kyle, thumbs up or down? Would you be willing to do a qualifier on the Alan Styles show? Winner goes to the Gym Boys event. Yeah, I'm not even a hesitant. No, I know because you're scared, and it's fine. It's fine.
I'm not scared. They don't call me One Take Johnny for nothing.
They don't. You're
They
right.
don't. You know who wouldn't be scared? Rackman.
Yeah. Hit Doctor.
Doctor, Rackman.
Look,
you got thousands of kids at the River Cats games and the Republic games that look up to you for motivation.
Yeah, and they want to see me on the big stage.
Do you think they want to know that
you don't? This is what we talk about, right?
Let him cook.
You don't cut down your biggest star before you give him a chance.
You're a rookie. You've never done this before.
I'm the hottest name that'll be there.
Yeah, why does Alan's mic sound weird? Somebody did.
Because it's been like this the whole time.
He's talking above it instead of in it.
No, it's been like this the whole time.
That actually sounds good. What you just did. Yeah, you might have to. There you go.
Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Can I tell you right now? I've lost confidence in tacos. You know what eating contest I know for a fact he would lose?
What?
A crumble cookie contest, which also happens to bring you celebrity birthdays. Look. Alan may be scared of taco eating contests, but that doesn't mean he's not scared of crumble cookies. Hey, is that crumble cookies? I'm Alan. I'm scared of them.
I'll do it, but win or lose, I'm in.
So if we guarantee you a spot, you'll still do a qualifier.
That's right.
What if Kyle beats you and we only have one spot?
But then the comeback tour happens.
It's a practice round. It's a practice round.
I think the practice round. All right. Well, we're probably gonna take the spots anyways. We'll see. Celebrity birthday is brought to you by Crumble Cookies. At least we know we got the back.
Hey, happy birthday today to the great Jackson Ross, by the way.
Hey!
Happy birthday to Jackson Ross. On this date, guys, in what year did the movie The Sixth Sense come out?
1999.
Yes, because this one gave me nightmares forever.
Yeah, I'm with him on 99. I think
it is 99.
399.
It's either 98 or 99. It's 99.
We have a correct answer. It's 1999. All right, let's get to a birthday here. How about David Robinson, the Admiral?
The General.
Sure. David Robinson is 63.
No, he's 65.
66.
Dave's close to 60. Sasha Vezenkov.
Oh, Lord.
Former Kings legend.
Mr. Vezenkov.
Don't say that.
Play here anymore.
That one girl's going to show up in the chat.
We don't want that.
Emmy.
Sasha.
Say her name. Say Sasha three times.
Don't do it. 34.
No.
33.
31.
Chris is closest 30. And how about Jerry Halliwell, also known as Ginger Spice?
Oh yeah. My son.
Oh yeah.
She's
spice up your life.
She's
Spice
50.
woman.
If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends.
53.
I think she's younger than that. 48.
What'd you say?
50.
53.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Christopher Lott, 53.
No.
On the Alan Styles project coming up next, he will tell you why our afternoon host, who was not at the all staff meeting, wanted an envelope with a possible prize in it and was demanding one, even though he didn't go. We'll see if Alan supports that or not. That, Kings, and so much more. For Chris, for Jason, for Mark S. Allen, and everybody else, I'm Dave. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
The Carmichael Dave Show.